Oh, there's 13 waiting.
We are live.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Well, we are excited. Oh, we lost Christine for a second. She'll be right back. Uh-oh. Now we really lost. Who did we just lose? Ashley.
Oh,
Hi.
Ashley popped out.
No, Ashley's here.
Oh, where's that?
No, she disappeared.
She just
Yeah. Hey, Summer. Okay. We lost Ashley. Hey, Hannah. Hello.
She'll be back.
Okay. It's one of those days. Uh-oh. We're losing people one by one. Hey, everyone. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lori. Okay, wait.
Oh, we lost
back.
Christine. Oh,
I'm back. Yeah,
Christine's gone
for some reason.
Hey, Beth. How are you?
Oh, there's.
I should know by now not to go to the dang chat.
Oh.
Don't go to the chat.
Oh,
Don't go in the chat. Yeah.
Don't go in the chat.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, you guys.
We're a little punchy today. We're a little it's been like technical craziness tonight.
It's been a week.
Some of us needed a nap today. It's been one of those weeks.
I wish I took a nap. Did you guys take one?
Oh, you didn't get one? I closed my eyes for like 30 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Not quite a nap, but got my eyes, from drying out. But hey, everyone. It is Friday night, and we're excited to be here. So I will introduce the ladies. And so to my, next to me, I don't know what direction, is Stephanie. So say hi, Stephanie.
Hi, guys.
And then we have Chris.
Hi, everybody.
Christine.
Hey, guys.
And we have Ashley joining us.
Hi, everyone.
And April.
Hello.
Hey, everyone in the chat. Good to see you all. Glad you came. This one came around, just kind of actually came about Wednesday?
Yeah.
I think it was Wednesday.
Stephanie was chatting with Travis, and he's like, let's do something fun. I can give you guys the list. And he decided to move up announcing his list to this coming Monday. So it all just, I don't know, serendipity. It all just kind of came together. And everyone, we've gotten a lot of comments on you guys enjoy these pre-order lives, and I know we even got asked for Salt Mountain Melt. So
that would be fun.
Figure it out. We just can't do them every weekend, but maybe we'll do a combined one in the future. This next February, or this coming month in February, is going to be crazy. So a lot of us are. I've been on a no buy. Many of us have been on a low buy, and I think it's about to end.
Pre-order palooza.
Yeah.
Spring pre-order palooza. Here we go.
Yeah.
So hey everyone. So let's share the list, I guess, right? Let's get started. So this is This is Knowles Farm Scents list. I can share it on the screen if it's helpful.
It probably would be helpful on the screen.
Round 2 pre-order palooza. February is stacked. February is stacked for sure.
It really is.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Court.
So anyway, so we will do our best. These are all pretty new scents to us. Some of them aren't, but a lot of them are. So we did ask Travis a bunch of questions. And so he can give us a little more info. And then if you all have questions, we'll do our best to answer. Like if you're not familiar with Knowles Farm Scents or some of these, we're happy to chat about it. And we'll talk about what we're excited about. And then if you have any specific questions that we can't answer, Travis said he'll watch the replay and he will answer in the comments. So, and Ashley's only made a couple of wax purchases. So who's actually, let's start with that. Who's been on a no buy and who's not?
I've been on a sort of no. I mean, I feel like Scentsy doesn't count because as a consultant with all, the club, and I mean, it's club, it's automatic. It is what it is. So I was doing really good up until about a week ago. So I'm going to call that a win.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Oh,
Chris, how have you been doing?
Not bad. Very small orders. I did a destination wax today, but that's only because I went to see if there was a scent available that I had a sample of, and she had one loaf left, so I bought it. And then
You
you
have
can't
to.
just buy one loaf, so I just bought a couple other bars, and that was it. It was under $50.
I was just gonna
All
say,
right.
as long as you keep it under 50, I feel like it's safe.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Christine?
Well,
She buys on the down low.
Oh.
She's the stealth buyer.
I didn't. You should know that I bought from that Canadian vendor. So I said someone talked me out of it, and I ended up going in anyway. And because it's like $16 to ship, it ended up being an $80 haul. So I did do that, and then my small Kringle. So I'm trying. It's low,
That's
but
not bad.
February is going to be crazy. February's going to be a little crazy.
Did someone try and talk you out of it when you asked?
Yeah, Melissa. She's like, I'm no help.
Okay. Nice.
She's like,
Ashley,
start
how have you been
small.
doing? I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't buy much in December just because of holiday times and a lot of vendors take the month off. January, well, my big Second and Spruce customs order, I actually paid for that in December. So it didn't count for this year, even though I got it this year. I did a small blank label. She did a pre-order, and I do like blank label. She's a vendor that was back last closed for a little while, then came back in, and she's slowly gaining her customers and exposure. I did that, and I bought a small Valentine Advent from Starlit Corner, and I made a small L3 order last ready to ship that she had, and then I think that's it. Actually, I haven't bought anything else, so that's pretty good for me. Pretty good for
Stealth. Who's talking stealth over there, Chris?
Chris.
Forgot about that one.
April?
So I've been on a super low buy. Scentsy, I'm just getting like the new releases, my Scentsy Club. I did do a very tiny custom order with Sassy Wax Melts because she has a new formula. So I did a super tiny one in January, I think like maybe 6 cents. Other than that, that's it for wax. I've been on a makeup kick though. So
One addiction for another.
It's trading off.
Oh,
That
it's
was my
so
first
easy.
rabbit hole. I think makeup, skincare, and then I moved to perfumes. And then from perfumes, I moved to wax. So it just.
skincare. I'm never on a no buy or low buy. I buy skincare stuff all the time. So
Yeah.
I will freeze over
Yeah,
before I
skincare.
do that.
Skincare you have to, but when it comes to like all the palettes and the perfumes, and I mean Mike's just wondering month by month, okay, what kick is she on today?
Right.
Because sometimes it's shoes, sometimes it's purses. I don't know. Totally agree.
All right. Well, I'm going to present the list. I was just giving people time to come in and join us. So I'm going to present the list if I can.
Oh, I forgot to say I did get Glitterati pre-order. I forgot about her.
You
I'm
got
looking
that
at
under 7 minutes, right? Didn't it? Wasn't it like a 7-minute window?
something like that. I was actually at my nail appointment, and I told my tech I need to be available at 5. So do whatever you have to do. And then I did what I did, and I got in and out and went back to my
Wow.
appointment.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Wow.
It's almost like
Yeah.
Martha on a speedboat.
Yeah.
Because she had Lou's Bakery, and Lou's Bakery is fantastic, phenomenal, great bakery, and I had to get some. So that's why.
I have not
Sorry,
tried
didn't mean to interrupt.
Glitterati. Oh no, I've not tried Glitterati, but it's good. I've heard it's great, so obviously
Yeah.
people love it. So on my list. So Candace says, "Me too. Was lucky to get Glitterati."
Some are priorities. That's funny. I forgot I did Rose
Exactly.
Got
Girls.
my nails.
Valentine's
I need
list.
to order. Okay, I'm going to present the list. Drum roll here.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Oh, of course, I'm on a new computer, and it's telling me I need to do something. Hold on.
Okay, well, in the meantime, with my Scentsy, actually, I don't know if you heard about, so I got super confused with the whole, by the way, we're not doing bricks.
Oh, yeah.
And I went and I made a monthly club and I bought 8 bricks until someone told me, no, that's not the case. So I have a box here of a lot of bricks from Scentsy.
Oh,
So
my God.
I'm not going to include that as my no buy. That's oopsie.
No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. So I think
Scentsy doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
I think I made it big enough to people to read it, hopefully. But I guess we'll start with Kaylee. If you're not familiar with Knowles Farm Scents, so Kaylee is Travis's daughter, and she, I think, is a fan of Taylor Swift. And if you all know about Taylor Swift, she's re-recorded all her old records and songs, and are calling them Taylor's version. So they thought it would be fun to do Kaylee's version for this theme. And just a reminder, they're coming in 2 sizes. So just the chunks, which is a 5-ounce bag at $7.75, and then loaves, which are $20.25. So those are the 2 sizes. And then I just have a note here because he did say a lot of these seem fruity, but they're not all fruity. And I think he also said this is very much for kind of the season. He's got a few, I think, that he's bringing back from the past, a few favorites. But then in the next pre-order, it'll be more summer scents. And then in the one in the fall, winter, of course, it'll be more fall and winter. But we're going to start with Anti-Hero. So you'll notice all of these are Taylor Swift songs. So Anti-Hero is strawberry, apricot, vanilla, and bourbon.
I'm excited for this one.
I thought of you,
I am
Steph.
too, because I like bourbon.
I like apricot scents. I don't know. There's something just about apricot.
Especially with vanilla.
Yeah.
I have to be careful with apricot. I'm allergic to it. And if it's blended really well and I can't detect it, I'm fine. But if not, it makes me sneeze.
Oh.
It's weird. I know.
Oh.
Isn't that funny? It's
Weird.
funny how scents affect people differently. I like apricot and vanilla together, so
Yes.
I'm excited about this
I
one.
know apricot's like a very random allergy, but it is what it is, I guess. So
But just
Are
an
you going to
allergy
try a
to
little bit?
I might try this just because it has the strawberry and the bourbon, which I love both of
Mhm.
those and no matter how they're blended. So I'll buy a small bag of it. If I don't like it, I'll just send it on to somebody else. Sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping that vanilla and bourbon really, because you guys know the fruit, it's got to be blended with something bakery or creamy. So I'm really hoping that with the vanilla and the bourbon, it just really like I'm sitting at a tiki bar would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And I did put a note on the top here because so Anti-Hero is a more fruity blend, and then you'll see 22 and Welcome to New York are the kind of fruitier ones. But no, this one sounds good to me, so I'm excited about this one.
Mm-hmm.
April, I think it was you in his Facebook group that said when he listed Bad Blood, because he has given some sneak peeks. White cake, white chocolate, sweet cream, toasted coconut.
That's when I knew my low buy or no buy was over. The scent right now.
Yeah, if you like white cake, because I had a scent, I think it was in one of the round robin boxes. It was white cake, toasted coconut, and something else. There was a third thing, and it was very heavy white cake, coconut, creamy. So I think it's kind of like a spin-off of that one. So if you like those types of notes, like a creamy vanilla white cake toast, like really you have to like coconut, I think you'll like this one. This one was too coconutty for me, so I was like, I'm gonna just probably stay away from this one since I had that blend. But you definitely have to, I feel like coconut to like this one for sure.
So it's a coconut, not a Scentsy coconut.
It's a coconut, like
Okay.
shaving. Yeah, it's not a Scentsy coconut sale.
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm weird with food. I like the smell of coconut and I like kind of the taste of coconut. I don't like coconut shavings. I think it's the texture.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't like anything with coconut shavings in food, not wax, but in food.
like even like a German chocolate cake or anything, or the really?
No.
Really?
Oh, I'll take your piece.
Yeah.
Right?
So Jacqueline says, I'm interested in trying this one. The only other time I've tried boozy note was schnockered. Yeah. I agree, actually, Jacqueline. I thought I have schnockered and it was too boozy for me. So hoping it's more fruity. It sounds like it's more fruity according to Travis. So that's good.
That'll be fun.
And Tara's white chocolate notes kind of scare me. I don't like chocolate in wax.
It's not the same
Sarah,
as regular chocolate.
I don't either, but I got his what was it called? Holiday truffle.
Truffle.
Raspberry
truffle.
white chocolate, and it's not
good.
like chocolate. It's just sweet.
It's
I mean, there's a
sweet,
hint of chocolate, but it's not like chocolate.
Yeah, I agree. It's not. It is different.
It's more creamy than anything to my nose.
Yes.
Yeah. I would agree.
I haven't warmed it yet, but I have a bag.
Yeah, same. I haven't warmed it, but I love it on cold.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments too. If there's a pause.
I know. I'm trying to read them as well.
It's on my phone. Again, learned my lesson.
All right. Well, as you're reading, let's go down the line. We got Bad Blood. That's a bakery. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Blank space. Wrong line. Peach, pear, apricot, guava, berries, cashmere, and vanilla and sandalwood. Talk to me, people.
So the guava, that's going to be interesting in it.
Yeah, I was
Guava
thinking the same.
pretty robust kind of a scent. I do like guava though. So
I don't care for guava and wax, but I think there's a lot of other stuff in here that it might tone it down a little bit. Guava can be a little putrid to me.
I actually got a sample of this one, and you don't smell I really didn't smell any of the kind of fruits in here. What I really got was like the cashmere, the vanilla, and the sandalwood. It was more of for me, it was more of a bedroom cozy scent, and it had a vibe. I'm not saying it was the same, but the vibe to me was like white amber and silk. That's what it reminded me of.
Oh, really?
So when I look at these notes, I'm like, yeah, it's not really a fruity scent. So if you're worried about guava and apricot and all those, it was more of that maybe added to the sweetness of it, but this was really more of a bedroom cashmere, really pretty, kind of clean, not laundry, but kind of a clean, fresh sheets kind of smell.
I was just worried about all of that put together. But if you're telling me it's like the what did you just say?
White
amber and salty. I have it in my club. I love that one.
Yeah.
I didn't have it highlighted, but I might have to highlight it to buy. To try.
Question mark on it.
Candace is asking if you've all smelled the wax. Can you comment on strength? I have teens. What do you mean by teens? I mean, I know what teens are, but
teenagers.
No, yeah, but or is it just because?
Maybe stinky
I get it.
boys.
I get it
Maybe.
because teenagers are a little smelly. Is that why?
Well, this works to get rid of the teen smell.
The teen smell. I get it. I was a little slow.
Me too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, she answered. So yeah, teenage boys for sure is a little stinky.
So what would you say, Martha? Is that good for like a teen's room or laundry room?
That particular scent, I would say no. That particular one, for me, was a little softer. But we can get on. But so back to, who was it that asked? Candace? I think it depends. So that particular one, I wouldn't say is probably for like a boy teen room. But I think some of the other ones are. And I think it just like with any vendor, it depends on what the base notes are and what is mixed in there. That'll make it stronger or lighter. Bakery in general is lighter. So we can get into it. But overall, I've had good success with Knowles Farm Scents. Overall, like if I'm speaking generally, I think some are with any wax could be better in a smaller room. But overall, I use my Scentsy warmers. I really don't need like hot plates, although sometimes I do. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else wants to speak up on strength in general.
I've never smelled this, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, just in his wax in general.
Oh.
I'd say fresh and fruity scents, like to get a lot of the stinkiness out. Those kind of clear the air, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, his strawberry pound cake is pretty strong. I mean, it's a decent performer in any of the warmers that I have. From what I've warmed of his, either mixed or on its own. I think, again, not smelling the scents, but clean probably would knock anything out, because you got laundry, no strawberry pound cake. His raspberry is strong too. I've had some scents with what I don't even remember what it is. Maybe it's a holiday truffle, but I think his raspberry is pretty strong too. So I've had nothing but good performance in small spaces with his beach evenings and cookies, I think it was, and then strawberry pound cake. So
yeah, holiday truffle was really strong out of the gate. So that one was like strong, but then didn't last as long, but it was very powerful. And then some are softer, but last a long, long time.
I'm getting the same, Martha, as you. Some are like, they start out super strong, but not as long. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to clean. This one's interesting. Strawberry pound cake, raspberry, spun sugar, and laundry.
I can't even imagine what that would smell like.
No, you lost me at laundry. It scares me.
Laundry with the strawberry pound cake.
I've had a lot of watermelon in laundry and a lot of blueberry in laundry, and it kind of works. It does.
Really?
So this is one I'll try. Yes.
Okay.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, I have it marked. And that's just because Harper James had a sugar and laundry, and I don't like, or something laundry, and I don't typically like laundry at all. And I'm trying to find it again, but she hasn't offered it since then. But it was such a good performer in the bedroom and bathroom that I'm like, I need to get something like it. So I'm hoping maybe with the spun sugar and the laundry, it might be something similar to what Harper James had. But I'm willing to try it.
Well, we got a lot of laundry love in the chat. So
yeah.
If you want it. Beth is like,
strawberry and laundry is good. Strawberry and blueberry. And I've even had peach laundry, lavender laundry, blueberry laundry, watermelon. It does work. You just have to give it a chance.
Yep. Anya said pink cotton. Yeah.
So I'm with Summer. Like I don't know. Laundry scares me. I don't like the scratchy, sharp notes of laundry. I don't know. I want to try it, but I'm scared.
I keep trying. I'm hoping I'll find one that works.
If you find one that works, then I know it'll probably work for me. So you just let me know.
It's longer. It's a tough scent for me as well.
Book Addict agrees. Strawberry and laundry scents usually go well together. I like laundry, so I'm going to try it.
I think I'll probably try it. You know, it took me a while, and I started to like some trees. So,
but how many trees did you have to try?
A lot.
Yeah,
I did. I tried a lot.
Scentsy trees. No Scentsy trees.
Scentsy trees, forget it. I won't even bother anymore.
But I think just like with trees, there are strong trees and then there are mild trees. And then there's trees that you can barely detect. So it's the same with laundry. Not all of them are like you're putting your nose in a laundry soap container or bounce dryer sheets. There's a milder one. So I don't know what his is like. I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah. I might get a bag. You guys stop talking me into stuff.
Just one bag. It's only 5 ounces, so.
You can use that up in one day.
Exactly.
I know I could. I know.
Exactly. So
Yeah, I'm good. I like laundry scents, so I'm intrigued with the. I don't think I've had a fruity laundry, so I'm gonna definitely try that one. This next
I'm
one
hoping the
has
fruity makes it.
the next one here, Fearless, has I think a lot of our.
Yes.
I don't know. I know Christine and I love lemon bakery, so that's lemon cake
That was
mix.
the first one. I was like, 2 bags. 2 bags.
Right now, I'm thinking. I know I said no loaves, and I'm thinking. I love lemon bakery.
I
So
know.
this one just sounds so good.
It does. But yeah, I'm noticing that even with Teddy B's, that the loaves are kind of just getting buried and buried and buried, and I'm like, I just don't want to chop. I'm
You
here in
gotta
the summer.
chop them.
I'll
I
send
didn't
them
think
to
I
Put
someone
them
to
in your
chop.
basket.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't mind chopping now. I was kind of anti-chopping, but I chopped rustic cabin cookie today, and yeah, if I found
You
the
just
right,
gotta grab like
magic.
10 loaves, 10 stuff you gotta chop, and put on some music, grab a drink, and just enjoy the process.
Chop.
And then next thing you know, it'll be
Microwaving.
20 loaves.
Microwaving helps though. That it was really soft. So
Yes.
I learned
Yes.
at least with Travis's 20
Yeah.
seconds, flip it over, another 20 seconds, and then take it out, and it was just like boom. It was very soft.
Yeah,
Once you
and I
once
had
you
to do that with Teddy B's this go around with her Christmas trees and cream. And I normally don't have to do that with Teddy B's, but I actually had to warm it, and I was just like, "What?" I never.
I heard a
usually
lot of
have
people
to.
had to.
Yeah.
I just finished chopping up a bunch, and it's true. It's crumblier than it was, but Tiffany explained it in a group. If you just go back and look,
Yeah,
back
I
when
don't like the crumbles. I'm with Chris. I'm not the crumbles. My OCD kicks in.
I hate them crumbles. Makes the bags on. Oh,
So is anyone else going to go in for the Fearless?
I'll
think
buy
it's
it.
getting
Marty
more
likes
love.
my lemon a lot, so I always buy lemon bakery stuff. Especially with the butter. I love butter oil. It just makes everything yummier.
Yeah. I just feel like that's a perfect like spring summer scent.
Mhm.
I miss the buttermilk. Okay.
Yeah, there's butter, baby.
And then I'm gonna get it.
April, you said you think it might smell like cutie pie cupcake, huh?
I think so because you have
Oh.
lemon and the like mandarin cake mix, sugar. Because like cutie pie cupcake kind of gives me Fruit Loops vibes just a little bit, but in the best possible way. And I'm thinking this might kind of lean a little bit towards that. So, and I love that scent. So yeah, I think it might do the trick for people who can't get cutie pie cupcake.
Well.
A
Courtney
lot of
says
folks on the
great.
chat too. Say
Yeah, a
that
lot
they're
of
getting
people
food.
are so Travis, when you're watching this on the replay,
Yeah.
Make sure you have enough.
Yes.
this may be the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Summer says they were on a breakup, but she's going to try it this year. All right. Okay, what's the next one? I bet you think about me. This is yes.
Yeah. This
Absolutely.
Everything I saw, I was like, yes.
Does anybody know what Cali Coffee Bar is exactly?
Yes,
Perfect.
it's powerful. So I've only had Cali Coffee Bar on its own. It is a strong coffee. It's a really good coffee. I like it.
Okay.
Nice.
Kind of like
It's kind of a
espresso.
sweetened coffee in a way. It's not bitter. I didn't find it bitter. It's very strong. I had to turn off a warmer. That one.
Wow.
That one was like I wasn't expecting it to be that strong.
Wow.
I have it question marked, but you know me and coffee. So.
Might as well just unquestion mark it.
Mixed with the sugar cookie dough bread, I think that's gonna really make it so.
That's what I was hoping, April.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a good one.
His sugar cookie dough bread is mwah. And then to add that to coffee and palo, oh yes.
All right. Well, I'll send it to you guys. I'll split it.
Anyone else? Who else in the chat loving some coffee?
I know Maggie is.
Mhm.
Yeah, Maggie's going for that coffee.
Famed.
Oh, she said
She even said a
suggested it.
loaf. Hmm.
Oh, well, thank you, Maggie.
You better buy it, Maggie.
I know.
Brittany, I won't be getting it. Yeah, I'm on the fence, Brittany.
If you
Aw.
don't like coffee, then it's not for you.
Well, the only
Yeah.
thing that I have to compare it to is Rose Girl's coffee, and hers comes off really, really bitter.
Mhm.
But I'm really liking Erica's from Second and Spruce. So I'm like, is it kind of like along the fence of that, or is it like Rose Girl's? Because I'm not a fan of those oils. So I'm like, that's why I'm trying to be like, ooh, maybe I don't mind it, depending on if it's done like creamy and smooth and maybe not as harsh.
Mhm.
Well, I
you know
think the
what?
Palo Santo will take down any bitterness if it is in the coffee, just because that
Mhm.
seems to give everything a smoother vibe. And I just purchased a ton of coffee blends from Second and Spruce, and her house coffee bean is a little bit smoother than her espresso. And I agree with you with the Rose Girls coffee. I used to like it back in my earlier days, but now I don't really care for it because I also find that it doesn't last very long shelf life wise. Her coffee tapers down pretty fast, and
That's
coffee
good to
shouldn't
know.
do that. It's so
Good
strong.
to know.
I have a
All
question
Nice.
about his Palo Santo. Is it a creamy Palo Santo, or is it more of like a cologne or a woodsy? What do you guys think?
For me, it just depends. Sometimes it is more cologne,
Mm-hmm.
but then I
Mhm.
also have had other blends where it's more creamy.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I was
Maybe
gonna say it
some-
depends on who you ask, because other people that I've reviewed as wax are saying it's more cologne. So I also think it's based on what you're smelling. But like
Right.
a lot of what I've gotten in either rustic or in warm the soul, oh, love that blend. It is
Absolutely.
so creamy and so good.
I agree. I just warmed that, Christine, and it was very creamy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's like 2 loaves of that bad boy. So
Yeah,
it's
that
good.
was good.
So maybe it's like what it's blended with kind of will make
I think
it.
so.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe more of a creamy because that sugar cookie dough bread.
Right, and
Yeah.
zucchini and
Absolutely. I think that sugar cookie dough bread and that palo is going to really just kind of not make that coffee so.
exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll make it a little more acceptable to
Mhm.
the harshness that some coffee can have.
Yeah,
I
I think
100% agree.
depending
More
on what it's
savory.
mixed with, it's sometimes a little smoky to me too.
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
Yes.
it'll be more rich and creamy. And at some point, I will run upstairs and get my Cali coffee because it's been a while since I've sniffed it because people are asking. So I'll run upstairs and grab it. So I'll let you guys continue while I go upstairs and get it. But I think, where are we?
We're at Karma.
Karma. Oh, that's a yes.
Excited about Karma. I am.
Karma. It's more lemon.
Has mint.
Lemon, sugar, orange mint. Yeah, so Travis says he barely gets any of the mint on here, you guys. So he said he almost didn't even add it to the scent list because it's more of a creamy goodness. But he added it just in case anyone did smell the mint, that he didn't want them to think that they were crazy. So slight
I
mint.
wish I had asked him about the tonka bean in here. On how that, what that does for the overall blend.
I think
Wait,
tonka
did
bean
you
makes
ask him
everything
about that?
better. Tonka beans in so many things we don't even realize. It just gives
I
it
know.
that something that is addictive smelling. It's hard to describe what it
It's more
smells
of an earthy
Yeah.
vanilla. They use it in conjunction with like vanilla bean in perfumes because it adds like a earthy woodiness to a perfume in a sense. So I think this is going to be an amazing scent. I'm excited for this one.
I also think that if the tonka bean isn't there, you'll miss it. Where if you smell somebody
I
that
agree.
has it, you know what I mean by that? Like it's just
Yeah.
it's in so many body care products that we don't even realize it.
Right.
I think you would miss it if it's not there. It just gives something soft to it, I think.
Little something,
agree.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think with that cake batter, it's gonna just take it over the top. I think
Right.
it's gonna be delicious.
I think I'll try this one.
I will too. Candace, I know that I'm just reading that you're saying that mint scared you. Can I just tell you that like these ladies can tell you, I was like absolutely no mint for me. And having it with bakery, just a look like more bakery, less mint. And the fact that he's saying you can barely smell it. I'm more now into a little bit of mint, but it still has to be in the background, quiet with its mouth shut.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
Just- yes.
And
So
Stephanie,
maybe buy a small chunk.
I ran off when you were saying that. Did you say that he almost didn't put it on the list?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's once he said it's creamy lemon goodness, I was like, okay, yes.
Yeah. Same.
You saw my comment. I was like, you had me at creamy lemon.
Yeah.
I brought down Cali Coffee Bar. It's double bagged and I can smell it.
Wow.
It's fresh brewed coffee, cream, sugar, and vanilla. So it's a creamy coffee. It's a creamy sweet coffee.
Who is that from? Is that Travis?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you see? I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
It's,
how did I miss that?
I think, Martha, haven't you put that on either Instagram or something where you're like, I had to split the cube in half or something like that?
yes. Here is a half a cube.
Wow.
I'm not joking. It was that strong that I had this is like you cut these in half.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's a great coffee. So if you love coffee, that's going
Oh,
back.
that's exciting.
Going back to the one right above. What was that one? I bet you think about me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a great name. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I do. I think about coffee all the time.
Me too.
I drink it all the time.
I do too.
Well, yeah, same.
I love buttermint too.
Yeah, the butter. Yeah.
Hey Annie, no worries. We're just getting started here, pretty much. So we're now on Lavender Haze. Love the name. Love lavender. So
This is interesting, mixed with that apple.
Yeah.
Lavender and apple. I don't know if I've ever had like that combo before.
Lavender and apple is fantastic together. You just have to give it a chance. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm nervous of the
It's
cedar wood.
interesting notes there.
Yeah, because typically, like I used to hate lavender. Summer knows I hated it. But then I had it with bakery and I'm like, holy shit, this is like the best thing ever. So I don't know if I'm going to try this one or not because it's not really bakery, but I'm intrigued because I have that apple.
Well, April, is it sweet lavender or regular lavender?
I like sweet lavender.
The sweet lavender.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah. So this one I'm not sure. But then again, maybe the apple and apricot will kind of, I don't know.
Sweeten up the lavender.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm nervous about too. Is it a sweet lavender, a herbal lavender, and then me and cedarwood don't have a good relationship, so don't know.
Wow.
So question for Travis when he sees this. Yeah, I think curious minds want to know if it's a sweet lavender or more of an herbal lavender. A lot of times when I see fruits in his scents, sometimes, again, you don't like specifically pick it out necessarily. So this could be like a sweet lavender. I'm guessing though. I've never smelled it.
I don't know. You lost me at the first 2 cents.
Although in the
Makes me
chat, Ashley's
sad.
like lavender and apple is addictive. Well, you have me curious. This is what happens when we do pre-order
Summer's
lists.
gonna be our guinea
Wait,
pig.
Lena, also oh, sorry, who's talking? Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was just saying Summer's gonna get it, so she's gonna be our guinea pig on
Yeah.
days.
Well, I'm going to try
There we
it
go.
because I love cedar. I love cedarwood. I love lavender and apple and bamboo. Bamboo is strong. takes it into that greenery place. So this could be a very unique blend. Not for everybody, but I'll try it.
I'd like to know if it's a spa-like scent,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
right? Because I'm thinking the cedar wood and the bamboo and lavender.
How much wood's in there.
Yeah, I would like to know if it does feel like have a spa vibe to it. So hopefully, if Travis, can answer that.
But like
Travis,
Kayla
does
said,
it feel like you're in a spa getting your feet massaged?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Ashley, what you're saying?
That lavender and apple, Kayla said it's very strong together. So if that's something that you're looking for, then maybe give it a try and just hope the other oils work. I mean, if you like woodsy too, like I think Summer said with the woodsy spin, I mean it's worth a small bag. And if you don't like it, you're not out of the loaf.
True.
That's very true. I'm probably going to pass on it just because lavender and apple. Apples, we have a love-hate relationship, and lavender is more like a acquaintance. So I may not get that one.
I feel like that with apple, and he had one for the last pre-order that was like tart apple. I forgot what it's called, like holiday. I forget the name of it. I didn't get it because of that tart apple.
Tis the season, cranberry, apple. I have that right now melting. It's very fruity. You have a beautiful mix of the cranberry and the apple together. I don't remember what the last note is, but it's very fruity. It's not even holiday. It's just nice. It's a good apple.
My friend bought it and brought it over, and I'm like, "Ooh, I should have got that one," but I was scared of the apple. But depends. Okay. What is Brittany? No, she's back with the teens, the smelly teens.
I love
Okay, Lover. Love the name.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm getting 2 bags of this.
I might even buy a loaf of it because there's so much that I love this. Just tobacco,
everything about it's amazing.
Peppercorn, sandalwood, amber. I'm not buying loaves, but this one is me, big time.
The ginger scares me.
What scares you?
The ginger.
We asked about the ginger, didn't we?
Yeah, he says it's very soft. In my notes here, it says the ginger is not pronounced. All the notes combined together.
Yeah, you can't. He said you can't smell the ginger.
Yeah. I think it's also like his beach evenings, because I think his beach evenings, if you look at his details, it says ginger blossom, and I don't get any ginger blossom in that blend.
It does. Yes, you're right.
So I'll try it because I was nervous about actually the peppercorn in it, but I'm liking scents with tobacco lately.
Tobacco's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Camjack Wax has a really nice blend with tobacco, so I think I'm going to try this one for sure.
Teddy Bees uses a lot of peppercorn, and hers is great. So I think this will just make it even more unique.
Summer says it's amaze balls.
I think this is a low for me. Agreed, Summer. Amaze balls.
Yeah, I'm just doing the best because I don't want to chop a loaf.
Well, you can send them to me and I'll chop them for you. I don't know if I'll send them back, but I'll chop them for you.
I was just going to say that's a long haul to send it back.
For me, the tobacco. I like tobacco a little bit. Like I'm intrigued by it, but I think I'm gonna try it. I'll have to decide.
Are you?
So beautiful.
Because I love sandalwood. I mean, I love all the other notes. I even like ginger.
You know how Palo Santo takes a blend and just makes it that much better?
Yeah.
Tobacco does the same thing.
I agree.
It just gives it that push. It's just so beautiful.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
I would agree with you, yeah.
Okay. Mad Woman. Plum, black cherry, amber, freesia, citrus, sugar, and vanilla. Ooh.
I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued too.
This one's probably pass for me just because Freesia.
I feel like this might be kind of perfumey, like a very feminine perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A very seductive perfume.
Yes.
Very. Yeah.
This one reminds me of a couple of Teddy B's plum blends.
Yes.
I can't remember the name right now, but I love her plum, and I think Plus had plum and cherry together and amber, and it's been some of my favorite. And the freesia can be so strong if you don't really care for the floral that it is, but I think with the vanilla and the sugar, it will also make that a little bit less, a little less, strong. I can't think of a word for it. I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to see on my Teddy B's what has the plum, because I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just trying to find the name of it.
Not necessarily plum and peppercorn, because that has peppercorn in it, but the plum, there's one, I can't remember the name of it. Maybe you can find it.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I had something recently with peppercorn too. It was good.
Does it start with an M? I don't have the scent list. I think I just threw my list out.
Oh, Laura's saying Catacomb of the Witch.
I have that, and there's one that's even more plummy than Catacomb of the Witch. It was from the pre-order previous, not this last one. I'm pulling up my.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm thinking of is Catacomb of the Witch. Yeah,
Really?
Laura.
Anya's saying also Catacomb. Boudoir, I have it right here. Let me see. Sorry, I don't know. No, Boudoir. Is pink sugar, Palo Santo, and sugar cookies. Oh, that's good. I need to warm this.
I have that
Catacomb of the Witch is dark plums, vanilla, black amber, bonfire bliss, and vanilla woods.
So really, I mean, that's very different. I think, I don't know. I mean, this one, I love cherry. I think this is going to be like a kind of a dark, seductive, perfumey scent. That's kind of my guess. I love all the guesses though for the Teddy B names.
Speaking of Teddy B's, you guys need to go on Teddy B's and vote for Creepshow, please.
I voted for it.
I think I voted for it. I was there last night. Spooky Encounters. I didn't get that one. It has black cherry and smells like Dark Kiss to me.
Is that the other one?
Witchy Woman, maybe.
Sandalwood, smoked oud, spiced cherry, black raspberry, haunted punch, blackberry. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Okay, nice.
And Anya, I know Anya and Maggie said they love plums, so there. That'll be a yes for them. All right. Midnight Rain. Each evening. So that's a yes.
Yeah.
2 bags.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I just went to get. Is Beach Evenings.
Oh, me too.
So
I grabbed
good.
it when I was upstairs. I'm like,
oh, it's so good.
What's Beach Evening? What is in that one?
It's like beach treats or beach nights.
So good.
It's beach treats, beach nights. You know those.
His is a little different, but it's still good. I don't know what is more prominent
It's so
in
good.
this blend.
To my nose, it smells kind of like Sassy Girl Aromas.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I really like his beach night version or beach evenings.
And I love his blackberry. He had his blackberry in the holiday one. What was the blackberry one? It was the evergreen berries or whatever that was. It was a tree scent with blackberries that he had during the holidays.
Berrylicious evergreen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that was fantastic. So you mix this beach nights kind of scent with blackberry. That's a yes.
So good. Well, that would be probably smell very similar to Montego Bay, right?
Yeah.
It should, because that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have his blackberry jam butter cookies, so that's what I was smelling next to it to see if it would smell like that. And you're absolutely right.
Does it?
Oh, fun.
Nice.
If his blackberries like Sassy Girls, then I'll like it
Yep.
because I don't like all blackberry. Some of it is Robitussin to me. And
Oh no, it's
Yes,
good.
Maggie, you did say that.
okay.
Yeah, and Maggie, you're right. So he
Yes.
has his beach evenings. It's specially made for him, but
Yeah.
if you have to compare, that's to me the closest comparison.
Yeah.
Well, Julie has hers.
Yeah,
made
there's
for her
something
too.
very special. Sorry, Ashley, go ahead.
No, I would just said Julie has hers made for her too. So Travis was good with having his made too, because it's
Yeah,
tough to
I was just getting ready to say that one's a really special scent, and you can tell.
Right. It stands out on its own.
Absolutely.
I think you get a lot more of his sea salts, maybe. Like you get more like salty note than
Yeah.
you do from
So good. So good.
Oh, I can sniff this all day.
So that is a yes. Okay, then see. This is what I'm talking about. When I first glanced at the list, I'm like, all right, yeah, I saw the coffee one popped out at me. And then the more I look at this, the more I'm like, yes, because I love pistachio. Red pistachio pudding cake, zucchini bread birthday cake. That's a hell yes.
Absolutely.
I said I wasn't buying any more pistachio.
Well, Chris, come on.
I got enough to choke a horse.
But Chris, come on.
Oh my God. Killing me.
I'm sorry.
You know
Just get
you're
the
gonna buy
tongue.
it.
I know. You know you're gonna get it.
I know I am. I know.
She's gonna get off here and she's like, I'll take 2 bags.
Courtney and Candace, yes, pistachio all day, and it is a loaf. It is loaf worthy. I'm getting a loaf.
I don't think I've tried his pistachio.
I
it
haven't.
nutty?
I don't remember. I don't know. Has he done a pistachio?
Not since I've been ordering. I haven't seen a pistachio.
I haven't seen a pistachio.
Where's Maggie? Maggie's been ordering for a while.
Maggie
Maggie
would
and Summer.
know.
Have you guys ordered pistachio from Travis? Oh, Summer says it's good.
Okay. All right.
Summer,
How
is
have
it
I?
nutty or is it more creamy, like bakery? She's saying she loves his pistachio pudding cake alone. It's amazing.
Interesting.
It's
How have I not seen his pistachio? Maybe he just hasn't offered it since I've been buying from him.
I think when he first started out, he just had like these type, because that's when I first bought from him in like September, October. But then as soon as everyone caught on, they sold out so quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Summer's saying it's more bakery to me and less nutty.
Okay, cool.
I have it as a question mark because I'm branching out to pistachio blends.
Yeah.
Have you
I
found
love
one you like?
pistachio. I try it anytime it's offered. Anytime.
Yeah.
I actually got Green Machine and didn't hate it. So
Green Machine is great.
Nice.
You're
that's
expanding.
in my Sassy Girl haul that I still haven't hauled, but
That's a good one.
That's my favorite
If you like
pistachio.
Green Machine, you would like Brandy's pistachio. That's my favorite. That's my favorite pistachio blend in any vendor.
Yeah.
Candace doesn't care. Nutty, alone,
That's
cherry.
how I am, Candace. It doesn't matter if it's nutty, cherry, almond. I love it all.
Candace, same.
The only
Yep.
difference
Oh.
between Green Machine and Brandy's pistachio is Green Machine sugar cookies and Brandy's pistachio is cake. So it just depends. It's a little richer than
Okay.
Green Machine.
I might even have it.
I think I have. I have Brandy's pistachio. I know I have that one too. But I love Green Machine. I really do. And I'm the same. I don't
Oh,
discriminate.
yeah, I got Brandy's too.
Yeah, I don't discriminate against pistachio. I know Beth was on here earlier. Hers is nuttier. I like them all.
Yeah, it turns
Yeah.
nutty.
Any other? Let's see. Where are we?
I'm so excited about this next one, you guys.
Oh, stay. Is that what
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
me too.
Vanilla Waves vibe, you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder.
Nice
that'd be fun.
salt, a little bit of nuttiness. I'm thinking, ooh, Vanilla Waves
Oh,
vibe. Mm-hmm.
you know,
You know, April. God dang.
Chalk that up to another one to add.
just
you know what?
just add
I'm
to
gonna
cart. Come on.
I'm gonna put April next to it because if I don't like it, she'll get the bag.
I think it's going to be wonderful.
I agree.
I like the salty sea air notes with like a vanilla. It's so good. It really is. It's like magic.
Well,
And
that's what's in these
100%.
beach evenings, so that's why I'm like, maybe.
like the macadamia and the tonka bean. Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like creamy heaven deliciousness. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm excited for that one too. Agreed.
So Candace is asking about the coconut blossom, though. It's in his beach evenings, right? And I don't. Is there? Or no, wait, that's a different.
No,
what is that
ginger
one?
blossoms in his.
Oh, it's
beach
ginger
evenings.
blossom, and I don't smell it, so I think I
I'll bet
wouldn't worry
it's
about
very
that.
subtle. Just a very subtle something to kind of zhuzh it up. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like heavenly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that coconut blossom, it's not like you're going to get a, like the coconut skin or the coconut milk, but you're just going to get this really soft floral, but hard to explain. It's not going to be like a heavy jasmine floral, but coconut blossom is, I mean, orange blossom is totally different than coconut blossom, yada, yada. I think it's just to add this nice, creamy, light floralness to it. So April, I agree. I think we might be close to a vanilla waves on this one.
I think kind of like a fresh, airy kind of a that the coconut blossom will. I'm just guessing here.
Agreed.
But my
Guessing.
experience, it just kind of gives that kind of airiness, a little bit of just
Okay, see, Maggie says she thinks it might be like a Sol de Janeiro. That's possible.
With that tonka bean in it, absolutely. I agree.
Oh.
Yes, that's very possible because Sol de Janeiro is like vanilla with pistachio and caramel, right?
That's boom boom cream.
Oh, boom boom. Well, that would be the Sol de Janeiro, right?
Same company, yeah.
Same company.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Boom boom. Yeah.
I think you're thinking of one of their
Yeah, they have a bunch of different extensions.
like one of their creams. Yeah.
Oh, it's like number 61 or something.
I'm looking
61
right now.
or 71.
Let's see.
Because I have that body spray and it's like number 71 and that has the macadamia in there.
Okay.
So you might be right.
And that note there that says sweet, that's what Travis put on there. So
So is that something the sweet scent?
What?
Is he saying it's a sweet scent?
Yes.
he wrote sweet on there. Julie says maybe it's number 71.
Yes, 71 is what I'm thinking.
71. Okay, let's see what 71.
Because that has the macadamia in there.
Vanilla, toasted macadamia nut, and tonka bean. That's 71. That's right.
Oh,
Damn.
What was
guys?
Ashley?
It's right from the Sol de Janeiro website.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's numbered. I think my niece just got that for Christmas.
Okay.
I think.
It's
I wish they would make that into a perfume because you guys, it is fan-frickin-tastic. I have it in the body spray and it disappears in like 2 seconds, but it is so stunningly beautiful and
It's
sweet and oh.
You have to take a bath in it though. You're right.
Okay,
It doesn't.
I might have to get
described
2 loads of that one.
Decadent light cashmere, warm and cozy. This amber gourmand fragrance tempts you with the cocooning comfort of sumptuous texture. Wrap yourself in the rich notes of caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia, and tonka bean.
Okay. So
And-
he's just added some sea salt to it and coconut blossom.
Nope,
And then
that's in
Julie's
here.
saying
It's in here. This must be the oil.
Oh, it said coconut blossom?
Yep, the top notes are caramelized vanilla and sea salt. Mid are toasted macadamia and white chocolate. Dry is tonka bean and coconut blossom.
Okay. Wow. That's really close.
So everyone needs to get it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a yes. And it was not originally kind of on my guest
Nope,
list, but now
it
is.
wasn't. So thanks guys.
Watch Travis come back tomorrow, and in the comments he's like, "No, you guys are totally wrong.
No, nothing like that.
Guys are way off.
These are way off." So whoever's in the watching this, whether replay or right now, circle back tomorrow morning. He says he's going to watch while he's drinking coffee and answer some questions. But Jacqueline says she's convinced. It sounds like it could be. And April, I've smelled Vanilla Waves. I smelled it once and I was like, eh.
Mm. Oh,
Here we
I
are.
like Vanilla Waves.
so good.
I have to stock up on that body cream. You have to remember before it goes away.
Annie
So
says,
good.
Ashley, stop trying to seduce us with reading that soul.
I can read them all. Would you like me to read them all?
Well, Ashley, why don't you read the next one?
Which one are we
Welcome
on?
to New York.
I was filling my cart up with stuff I don't need on Sol de Janeiro.
Okay.
Welcome to New York. Okay. Grapefruit, strawberry, peach, lemon, lime, orange zest, jasmine, and sugar cane.
Nope, that is not on my list. And
It's a lot of fruit.
I can't do grapefruit stuff because it smells like BO to me. It's just the way it is.
I like grapefruit.
Weird to me.
I could see where that could come off like that.
I like grapefruit. I like citrusy scents. This was one that he said was fruitier on the a true fruity blend.
Yeah.
So I like fruity
And
scents.
also there's a lot of other stuff in there too. So the grapefruit might not even be detectable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
And that's, I think, what I've fallen in love with about his wax is, and I've said this a lot when I review his hauls, but they don't compete with each other. I feel like they blend really nicely, and you can sometimes smell them all, but it's not like, like one is like, popping out. So when I see this, I'm like, I'm not worried that the grapefruit is going to be, the one blasting. And he does say he has them in the order of top notes, middle notes, and base notes. So that grapefruit being on the front is probably telling me it's not going to linger.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if there was like ice cream or birthday cake with it, then I might be more apt to get it. But I just feel like it would just be too scratchy for me.
It sounds a little fruity.
It could be too, astringent. I think I get what you're saying.
You know what I think would be really good with it? Here I am. Take out the
crumb top
and throw in some like fizzy pop soda. I think that'd be good.
That would work.
A little ginger ale, little
it gives it some little more sweetness, and then I love that effervescence.
The effervescence, yes, I do like effervescence.
Yeah, even with some strong notes like grapefruit and the lemon and lime.
And then we would have to title this April and Chris Welcome to New York, because you two like the fizzies.
Yes.
I love fizzy scents too.
Do you?
I love fizzy scents.
Yeah, there's something about that. I don't know. It's just
it's just like, oh, makes everything.
It's uplifting and energetic. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Candace, this may be the one for your teens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah, because you have the lemon, the lime, the orange zest.
Right. Yeah, that might work really well.
Mm-hmm.
Some are scared about the peach and jasmine. And Anya's fruits all the way.
No.
Annie says grapefruit and jasmine play well together.
Oh.
Chris, Christina, are you out too?
What?
You're not doing it? Christina.
What? What are you talking to?
Oh, Christine. Not Christine. Not Chris. Christine.
Hmm?
C or
Am
K?
You're not doing this either?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Too much fruit. I'm scared of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's like a fruit
And I
basket.
love jasmine. But there's so much fruit in there. I don't know. I think the jasmine might get lost.
Agreed. Okay.
I did that last time. I was calling April. I'm like, Crystal's gone. Crystal's gone. And Anya's like, who's Crystal?
Well, we got Christine and Christina.
You just call me Chris.
I know.
Because that's when you first you colored your hair, and that color is just like someone at work named Crystal, and then my brain was like, all right, who wants to read the next one?
I will. Okay. So 22, strawberries and cream, peach, raspberry, currants, and champagne. Sounds interesting. Not sure about the
I'm
currants.
intrigued.
Currants are kind of like a hit and miss. It depends though, because sometimes it's great. So, but I love champagne and scents. Like Blonde Moment is really good. So it might be a vibe. Strawberries and cream with the champagne. Ooh, I don't know.
I like currants and wax. Currants are they're fruit, and they're let me think. Hold please. Let me just read exactly the have you ever been to IKEA and they have lingonberries there? Have you ever eaten at their like little cafeteria place? They're similar to that. They're like a little itty bitty berry, but they give a little bit of richness and a tartness, kind of like a cranberry does. So it's similar to that, but it isn't necessarily cranberry.
Yeah, they're super tart when you eat like.
But I think with the strawberries and cream for me saves this. I might get a bag of this to try it out only because of the cream from the strawberries and cream. And I think with the peach and the raspberry, the tartness of the currants is just going to add a little depth to it. And then the champagne's just going to bring it alive.
Yeah, it's intriguing. It's like
I'm so curious. I might get a bag of this.
Blends with champagne in it. Is champagne fruity? I mean, I don't really care for champagne toast. Is champagne like that in wax? I really haven't had much.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's sweet.
Yeah, it has almost like an effervescent-ish vibe, like a ginger ale, but just not as pronounced as the ginger ale.
Okay.
It adds a nice touch. It kind of makes it a little more airy, a little more vibrant. It can make a scent that might be a really heavy scent and just kind of make it so it's, a little bit of,
Zhuzh.
Yeah. It's really great.
That's interesting. Now that the champagne combined with strawberries and cream.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Chris. If it was just those two things, I would have totally been sold.
Yeah, because that would be like, yeah. Yeah.
I just bought a bottle of 71 perfume, so I'll have the real thing to compare it
had
to.
like a creamy scent with a champagne scent before. I've had obviously like fruity scent with it, but like that strawberries and cream just sounds like I've never had that before in wax mixed with the champagne scent. I think that might be like amazing.
Man, here we go. That's another one. Now, the strawberries and cream, I fell in love with his raspberry, and the champagne have me intrigued. Like, that sounds good. But fruity, that was one. 22 was one that he said up on the top. My notes were, this was a fruity one.
Yeah, he said it was fruity.
Bye, Summer.
Bye, Summer.
Steph, you want to read the next one?
Yes, we have strawberry pound cake, strawberry vanilla pound cake, and butter. And I already have a couple loaves of these, so I'm not going to be buying any more. But this is fan-freaking-tastic.
I have a lot of it, so I'm not buying any other. Yeah,
I will buy more
much of
because
it,
I only
gifted
had a little
some.
bit of it.
I love it.
I really get the butter in it.
I'll be
and
back in a second, you guys.
Okay.
It's good. I had so much of it that I just sent some in a friend mail. So
I have a lot of it as well, but I love it, and that's why I have a lot of it. His strawberry pound cake is one of my favorites. So I would say if you haven't tried it and you like strawberry pound cake, this is good. It's really good.
I think
Hey,
his vanilla pound cake is what also makes it like more pronounced too and more enhanced, because that's what's in his pumpkin pie pound cake, which I think makes it also stand out.
I agree. It's like his strawberry pound cake is like you are mixing it. It's not like it's already been baked, but it is that batter as you're mixing it and you get the whiff of it and you're licking the spoon before you bake it. Like that's the vibe I get every time I melt it and smell it. It is just, so good. You will not go wrong getting that.
Just melted. Yeah, I have 2 bags of that too. Sinfully delightful.
Nice.
I think I have that one too. I have it plain. I have it in, that's the one in Calm Down Jamal too, right? Isn't that strawberry pound cake and something else?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten his strawberry pound cake in all mixes.
And I think he's also in Off the Wall because Summer sent me some and I haven't warmed it yet, but it smells so good on cold.
Ooh.
Yeah, now you got me intrigued.
So I won't be getting it this time just because, like Christine says, I have a lot of it, but if I didn't, I would definitely.
Yeah, he has a really good one.
Yep. Strawberry pound cake, sugar cookie royal, and Palo Santo Off the Wall.
Oh, I have that one too.
Summer sent this.
Sounds
I haven't warmed it yet. But it's good.
I do not have that one.
Yes, Anya, you need to chop. Chop those buns.
Just getting another bunt because that's what I just sent her too. So add another one to your collection.
Nice.
Christine, you want to go read the next one?
Sure. Sugar cookie dough bread, Amish friendship bread, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie. And I have tons of, I don't know what he calls these, so I'm not going to be getting any more because I have a lot of those. But it's good.
I've used all mine up, so I will be getting more.
I'm going to buy some too.
I still
You're
haven't
going to do a loaf,
melted mine.
April?
I think I have a loaf of this one. I'll have to look at my stash, but I'm pretty sure I do. So I'm going to go look.
I know I have a loaf of rustic cookie cabin, and I need to chop it. I think I started to, but
I'm warming that one today, right now, actually, rustic cookie cabin.
yeah.
I was having FOMO when I saw people putting pictures of it on his Facebook page, and I'm like, I have that one. So I'm warming it. I put it in. I can't smell it as much now, but I mean, it's been almost 12 hours, but it lasted a good long time. What you holding up, April?
I have a loaf of the sugar cookie dough bread. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Wow.
Yeah, Anya, you need to get it. I'm warming it today. I have it downstairs. I have it in the bedroom, and I got a compliment on that one. So it's a good one. And I don't know who requested it. Courtney might have requested this one. So this is a returning scent from the holiday pre-order.
And it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're sniffing, Chris?
Yep. Rustic cookie cabin, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
that one's
good.
a good one.
All right. And then we're down to the bottom. Chris, I don't know if you want to talk about that one.
Where we have pumpkin pecan waffle.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pumpkin pecan waffle, butter, cinnamon, apple, vanilla, and maple. I don't think I have that. Is this new?
Has anyone tried that one? I was just getting ready to ask.
I don't
No.
know.
Pecan, the pumpkin the bottom. Oh man, the pumpkin waffle. That one.
Yeah.
I have tried it. It's very, very similar to Bath and Body Works. I cannot smell the apple in it at all. It's pretty much pumpkin pecan waffles.
I used to love that one from Bath and Body.
Yeah, because the apple scares me. That's why I was asking if anyone's tried it.
Yeah, no, I did not pick up apple at all.
Okay, I might pick up a bag.
Maggie has it too. So, what are your thoughts, Maggie?
She says she hasn't melted it, but she's smelling it now.
Oh, okay.
It's sweet, very maple and butter.
Okay, so Annie says she doesn't remember there being apple, and she's had this from him.
Maybe
There was
Okay.
apple in it. There was apple in it. I remember it on the bag. I had it when he offered it. Not the sale where he sold out in like 2 minutes. Not that one, but whenever it was offered. Whenever it was offered before that, I grabbed the
Before
bag.
that.
Yeah.
I might just grab a bag of that.
And Candace, I think we thought yes. For those that have smelled it, it's a pretty close dupe.
Yeah.
And then Maggie says it's very sweet, very maple and buttery.
Yeah, it's good. It's pumpkin pecan waffles to my nose. You can smell the butter and everything in it. And I love butter oil. It's really good.
Mhm. I would agree. I enjoy a butter oil.
I love it. Put butter in everything.
Butter and everything.
Yeah.
So Annie says, so maybe it changed since maybe. I don't know, Travis, if you're watching tomorrow, you can maybe answer that question sometimes, or maybe it just didn't have it on the notes before, but it was there. So that's the list.
Are you guys going broke?
I have to be so good. So let's talk about what do we think? What's your top three? I think April said we should ask that question.
Oh,
The top ones you said?
Yeah. What are
your
what are
top
your
three?
top three?
Yeah.
Like if you could only buy three, what do you
Oh,
think?
I know what mine are. Yep.
Go, Chris. What?
You want me to go first?
Go for it.
Yes.
All right, I'll go first. It is a Lover, Midnight Rain, and Red.
I'll go next. So actually, I'm changing it up a little bit after tonight's discussion. Number one, I've got Stay, 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 just because I'm intrigued. I can't wait to smell that one, see if it's that Vanilla Waves, kind of vibe. Also, Bad Blood, just because those notes sound so delicious. I love coconut, especially toasted coconut mixed with the white cake and the white chocolate, sweet cream. I think it's going to be divine. And I had Red, but I think I'm going to change it to 22, just because the champagne note with that strawberries and cream, I'm so intrigued by that. I just think it might be magical. So those would be my top three.
Someone said 7 cents for me versus 2 when I started this live.
That's usually the way it goes.
Yep. Welcome aboard, Candace.
So Maggie's saying
We are the wax
coffee,
neighbors.
lover, and stay, stay, stay.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Those are good ones. Who else? Brittany's a buttery gal. Ashley, do you know what your...
Yes, I'm deciding on my third one. Definitely,
Okay.
I Bet You Think About Me, Lover, and my third one, Lavender Haze. Because I like lavender and apple together, and I love bamboo and I love cedar, and I have to give it a try because it's unique and it's not something that's together a lot in other vendors. So I think I'm going to go for that one.
Christine?
Definitely Fearless. That is definitely a top. If I only could buy one, it would be that one. Midnight Rain for sure. And I think it would change. I was on the fence between possibly Karma and Anti-Hero because that bourbon is intriguing me, but I think I'm switching it to Stay, Stay, Stay because April had me at Vanilla Waves. So yeah, those are my three. They sound similar, so I mean, they might have the same vibe.
Feeling, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Maggie says she has Fearless. The mandarin zest gives it a sharp note. She likes it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to make up my mind. Fearless. I think Fearless for sure. I think I have to do the coffee that I Bet You Think About Me. And oh man. Of course I love pistachio, so that's almost a given, but I think I'm gonna do Stay, Stay, Stay. I mean, I'll get more.
A bottle of 71 Rio de Janeiro, so Stay, Stay, Stay. I'm gonna buy, but I had to buy 3. I just bought some. Yes, I told
she sold herself on it. She sold herself on it by the description.
Well, no, it's a gift. It's a gift to myself. So hey,
we all deserve that.
Oh, that's funny.
That was like us during the Teddy B pre-order. We're just shopping. Everyone's like adding more to their order while they're buying.
Adding more.
Yeah, Steph was like, I'm going back in a 4th time. I need more loaves.
Teddy
B's is the one that
over there.
Teddy B's is the one that I'm most concerned with, just because I absolutely love all of her blending abilities and her offerings. But Second and Spruce also has some really good ones, and I just got a huge order from her, and I really need to pare back on the wax. I promised Marty I would this year. I promised him I would.
I promised myself. So I don't know. There were some others. There's one here, I can't remember what it was, that I said, ooh, that might be low worthy, but
I said Lover and the coffee one are low worthy to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try Lover. I'm intrigued with the tobacco leaf and sandalwood. So there's definitely where I'm getting more than 3, but I think if forced to, those would be my 3. Did everyone go?
Teakwood makes things masculine too. So teakwood,
I love masculine scents.
And so I just think with all of those other things together, it's just going to be one that I probably will buy a loaf of that, just because it's everything that I love together.
Steph, did you go?
No, but I don't know I don't know. I don't know.
She says one of everything.
One of every. Well, yeah. No, not really. I would say Fearless and Lover and Stay, Stay, Stay. I would say like those I'm really intrigued about those. Plus, I mean, the Sol de Janeiro, the 71, like I said, I go through bottles of that in the summer because they last for like 2 seconds, but it smells so freaking good. And I just wish they actually had a perfume of it, not just a body spray.
With it?
The body cream does, but I don't know. It just doesn't last that long on me. I don't know.
Even with the layering then, huh?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's going to be like the top scent selling scent. I hope that he lets us know, because that's always fun. You know, what are
it's probably going to be sugar cookie dough bread or strawberry pound cake. You know that. It's probably going to be one of those two.
I'm hoping it's a new, like
maybe a different
new one.
A new one. Yeah. If people live a little. Like step out of your comfort zone just a little bit.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's have a poll. What do you think his top is going to be? And let's see who wins. We just went for kudos, nothing, but I mean
I like it. But before we go there, Maggie's asking if Sassy Girl makes a perfume dupe. I wonder. I don't know. Of 71.
I think someone asked her to.
Which one, Maggie? For the 71?
the 71, yeah.
If Sassy Girl makes a perfume dupe.
You know, I'll look and see, but you know, she hasn't been updating her perfumes as much as she has in the past, so she might have it, but somebody might just have to ask her, but I don't want to bother her right now.
I think someone asked her if she can dupe all of them, and I think she said that she already had some, but I can't remember. I mean, that was before everything.
Here.
Candace says her top are Bad Blood, Fearless, and Lavender Haze.
I was just reading that. Good choices.
Good choices.
Somebody said Lavender Haze like me. I wanted to
I'm
try
getting that one too. I love lavender. Small bags, and then she's getting Lover in a Loaf, Mad Woman, Red, Stay. So pretty much everything.
Yeah.
A lot of reds, a lot of stay. So is that your guess? So that, like, Anya, is that your guess is that your favorites, or is this the one that you think is going to be the bestseller? So in the chat, put what you think is going to be the bestseller, and around the panel, what do you think, Steph?
I don't know. I have a feeling I think people are going to really want his strawberry pound cake, but I feel like Stay is going to be neck and neck, I think. That's my hope.
I think I'm gonna say Fearless. Just because I think there's a lot of bakery lovers out there, and I think people love lemon and bakery.
Yeah, I agree. That's a nice one too.
I'm going to guess Fearless as well, just because we're coming out of winter, kind of inching a little bit towards spring. A lot of people have their toes dipped in spring already. I think some people might be over the heavy bakery scents, the heavy Christmas holiday scents, and just that lemon bakery, I think is going to just kind of hit the spot for a lot of people. So I'm going to guess Fearless.
And I'm going to go with Amy T, Midnight Rain, because everyone is obsessed with this beach evenings and beach evening cookies, that I think everyone's going to go for that one.
Yeah, once I saw that, I was like, ooh, I think she might be right.
I agree. I might have to change my stay to that.
And then Brittany said she forgot the names, but the lemon blend and the champagne blend. So the champagne blend was, which one was that?
22.
That was the 22.
Okay, 22. Strawberries and cream, peach, raspberry, and currants and champagne.
Mm-hmm. And there's 2 lemon blends here. There's Fearless and then there's Karma. Karma is the lemon, sugar, orange, mint, cake batter, and tonka bean.
Right. That one sounds good too.
I'm excited for that one.
Okay. Shall we? I'll put the list back up so people can see it. Let me see if I can. Okay, what are you all thinking of buying?
Too much.
It'd be better if I said what I'm not buying. It would go
Yeah,
faster.
I was gonna say my list will be shorter if you say not.
Right.
Bad blood for sure. And stay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's what you're That's what you're not buying?
Oh no, that I am.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're doing not.
Whatever's easier.
Sorry. I was like, we just talked about this, April. Come on.
Oh man.
I know that's a hard one.
I have to be good, but while you all are thinking, I have to try Fearless. I have to try Bet You Think About Me.
Mm-hmm.
Karma sounds good with the cake batter and the orange and the tonka.
Mhm.
Lavender, because I love lavender haze. Lover. Mad Woman. Midnight Rain sounds really good too. But I do have I have beach evenings. I have like 2 bags of that. So I might just say not today, but that one sounds really good. I also have a lot of pistachio, Chris. So, but I love pistachio. But I don't know. And stay. Y'all got me with the whole Sol de Janeiro. I think that would be what I'm buying.
I have a lot of pistachio too, but I have not tried his pistachio. That's what I'm fighting with. I've not seen him have a pistachio on the list, or I wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
I don't think he has. I don't remember there being anything since I've started buying from him.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have tried it if there was.
I don't know.
Anybody
I've got
else?
my list ready.
Yeah.
Go.
Bad blood for sure. Stay. Midnight Rain, 22, and Karma. Still debating the red, just because again I have a crap ton of pistachio from summer, plus also Sassy Girl Aroma. But like Steph, it's like I kind of want to try his pistachio. So yeah. But I'm really excited about these scents because they're unique enough that I want them.
Mhm.
Candace
I
is
agree.
saying, what if pistachio is fire? I'll have FOMO. I know.
Exactly.
See, I was gonna cross it off. And then Candace makes a comment like that, and it's going right back on the list.
Oh.
I don't know, you guys. I'm just thinking because, like, we let the wax sit for at least a month to 2 months, right? And by that, I mean, we're in California. It's raining. We've got a few days of no rain, and then it's going to be raining again. So, like, by the time this comes out, I will be so ready for the spring and summer scents. And that's what these are.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot from him for spring, summer.
Agree.
So I'm going to say that I can tell you I'm not getting Lavender Haze. And I'm not getting Welcome to New York. Or Strawberry Pound Cake. Or Rustic Cookie Cabin. The rest I might be getting.
Yeah.
Either in a bag or a loaf, I don't know.
Oh, Amy says she's had his pistachio ice cream at the bottom.
See? Thanks, Amy.
Pistachio
Pistachio ice cream is
so
it's
good.
creamier. It's I bet it's the Bath and Body Works oil that it's creamy like true pistachio ice cream.
And yes, Jacqueline, we would all be addicted to something worse than wax.
You're right.
My
You're
husband's hobby my husband's hobby next to golf is sports cards and watching guys on YouTube open up packs of sports cards. It's like Christmas to him. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, that is so funny.
Not kidding.
And you think people would think, watching people smell wax on YouTube is funny, but sports cards.
Right. Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Serious business.
But he's in this. I don't even know what the name of the group is, but it's all a bunch of dorks together talking about sports cards and old sports cards and it's huge. Like all these, I call them dorks, but I say that with love.
We're all dorks in some way.
Yeah.
But Candace,
Heck yeah.
I think you made a great point, Candace. It's such a well-rounded list, something for everyone. Love this. If we're debating, changing our minds, adding things, he's doing something right. So, yeah.
100% agree.
Very
That's a
true.
good way to put it.
And then Anna, I've been being so good using my stash. I've been good for 6 weeks now. So, yeah. And I don't know what his turnaround time is going to be. Last time it was a month. He went fast.
Right.
It was supposed to be like 6 to 8 weeks. And he
Really
was
fast.
like
Yeah,
4
and he
weeks.
blew through that. Yeah, he got it done really quick. Yep.
I've also been doing really well with like warming my wax. Like my next weekly's video, you're going to be shocked. It's huge again, like last week's. So I feel like if I'm using my wax, then it's not just sitting around. I'm using it. So
Exactly.
I can buy it, warm it. If it were just sitting here and not doing anything, but yeah, like you're constantly going through new wax and old wax, and yeah.
I agree. Same thing. Like I melt wax every single day upstairs and downstairs. And I, even though I do about every 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks for my empties videos, I have a lot of stuff that I actually finish and go through. So it's not like we're just buying it and it's sitting and we're making dents. We just can't see it because it's kind of like if you see somebody every day who's losing weight, you don't notice it as somebody who doesn't see that person a lot. We have to look at it back from a little farther. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a good way to put it as well.
And then sometimes looking in your stash, you find something that you forgot that you bought or you didn't even think you tried. And then it's a surprise. Like I had today. I had Twisted. I bought Twisted from Second and Spruce. I never thought I bought it before, and I found a mini loaf of it in one of my storage containers. I'm like, yep, I did buy this. Or I just bought it. It's the pretzel one with the cookie and the buttercream, and it said,
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so good.
my book,
that's a good
Candace. This is my, over on this side of me, there's 2 large bookshelves that kind of take up the whole wall. And this is my flow because I'm addicted to books too. I love books. And behind me, this is my husband's. And then over here, there's 2 that are mine, and here, and we have more in the basement. So I'm an avid reader. I need to get back into reading more. I've kind of gotten out of it, but that's one of my goals this year to give that back in my life. I have way too many books and not enough life left to read them all.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
Yeah, look at Stephanie's wall. All books back there.
Hold on.
Nice.
You should see our basement. That's the thing. There's so much
Goes.
downstairs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Said
And
too
I
many
go to the
books with no one
library.
ever.
I
much
support
wax?
the library. I do. And I go and I check books out at the library. And books were part of my life at such a young age. And they were my friends when I didn't have any friends, kind of a thing. So I will always have books in my life. It's just part of me.
Yeah.
And now you have your wax friends.
And wax too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a goal for me too. I got away from reading last year. I wasn't reading as much because spending a lot of time watching YouTube and making videos. So this year I'm like, I'm going to make time to read. I love reading. Yeah, I think a lot of us are also book lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you've been like going through it. What book are you on this year? 12?
Who, me?
Yeah, you've been reading like crazy.
18.
Wow. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm on
Well, I
Bob.
haven't been reading. I'm listening.
Yeah.
It still counts.
It still
You know.
counts.
No, it still counts.
Mm-hmm. You're still
It
learning and
absolutely
absorbing
counts.
it. Mm-hmm. I
I'm
wish I
looking
had
at
time
Molly's
to read.
comments. That sucks. I haven't. So Christine's with you. She lost. Can you smell yet, Christine?
Yeah, I did a swanky haul today, and I was like, oh no, I can't smell the samples, but I think it was just because they were light. But I've been, yeah, it depends on what it is. But yeah, I got it back probably about a week ago, but I haven't been warming as much as I usually do. And then now that my son's sick, I'm like trying to cut back on how much wax I have going. So
I couldn't
Sucks.
imagine, like, I actually have a friend who got COVID a long time ago, and she couldn't smell for over a year.
Oh.
Like, I would be so sad.
It
would be
wasn't even
so
that.
sad.
It was taste. I couldn't taste the number one thing that I loved the most, and that was my morning coffee. And I was like,
Oh,
this
no.
sucks. And I'm like, I don't know. And I got new flavors, and I'm like, I don't even know if this is bitter or sweet. This sucks. So yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
lost my smell and taste. My taste for 3.5 weeks. I couldn't taste the only thing I could taste was hot, spicy.
Mhm.
I didn't know what it was, but I knew there had heat to it. So when it's very weird. If it's never happened to you, it's psychologically weird to eat something and not taste it. It really messes with me.
Yeah,
Really
when I
messes with
had
me.
my
It was horrible.
chemo, that's why I lost like a shit ton of weight during that, because it couldn't taste anything, and it's like I can't
What's
eat
the
something,
point?
but
Yeah.
And then the second thing,
and it was just nastiness and
Mhm.
horrible, and I'm kind of pissed. Like I should have just. I would have been
the second thing I tasted was peanut butter. So my husband would make me protein shakes, and I said, I don't care what you put in it. I can't taste it. Just put peanut butter in it, so it makes me feel like I'm actually eating something. So I would eat. He went to Wendy's and got me the hot chicken sandwich that's spicy, so I could at least feel like I'm eating something. Because other than that, trying to eat and not taste it, I lost my appetite. It's very hard. And then I have a friend, when she had it, she actually had that. I think it's called anosmia or something, where everything tasted like rotting meat. There's a whole group of people, like hundreds of thousands of people, that had that when their buds started to come back. And she lost 70 pounds because she couldn't eat anything. She could eat yogurt. She could only eat yogurt and rice, and that was it.
Wow.
For almost a year and a half.
That's crazy.
And then
The smell of water would cause you to vomit, Brittany. Wow. Yeah, that term, Anna, that term. Yeah, she had that. Parasmia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Mike can smell certain things. He can taste, which to me is weird. I don't know how you can taste all the food and the flavors, but you can't smell. So he can smell. I have to tell him what he's smelling. So like in his bourbon, okay, well, what are you getting? What are you smelling? Well, I'm smelling some caramel and I'm smelling some toffee. He goes, okay, yeah, now I can get it. Other than that, he's like, yeah, it's sweet.
Wow.
It's not sweet. And he got COVID before we all knew it was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, oh, we think you had COVID.
That was the original strain.
The original strain. And so he still has a hard time smelling stuff. So every now and then, like our neighbor was burning something in the backyard and it smelled electrical. And I'm like, do you smell that? It smells electrical. And he's like, no. I'm like, you're a firefighter and you can't smell something electrical in the backyard. Had me a little worried, but okay. Wow. So yeah, it's just crazy how he can still taste, but not smell. Like that's weird to me.
Yeah.
My old coworker was like that. She can smell normal, but her taste is off. Like it just never came back.
Mm.
That sucks.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's still like hit or miss for me, but because I was like trying to smell the swanky stuff today, and I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm getting, but maybe it's just because I'm light. That's what I said in my video too. I'm like,
Oh
I don't know what I'm
no.
getting.
I hope it comes back soon for you, girl. Man.
Yeah, it's like hit or miss, but at least something's back. Unlike the one that we did the last video, and I couldn't smell or taste anything.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and
Sure,
there's
it's great.
Oh, how do you sell home fragrance and you can't smell it? And I'm like, thanks, ass.
Oh.
My husband never got it. When I had it, myself and two workers, we were at the office and we ordered food. And we sat in different parts of the office and we all got COVID from the contaminated food. That's all we could link it to. We all got sick together. My husband and I, we never quarantined from each other or anything. He didn't even sneeze. And I sneezed, like I said, probably 500 times. It was horrible. Like it was not good. And he didn't even sneeze once. Nope.
I've only had it once, got it for the first time last year. So it took 3 years to finally get it. And it was like a cold. It wasn't that. I didn't lose anything, which I'm grateful for, but hope I don't get it again. Because this strain here is lasting a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My congestion in my face was the worst it's ever been in my life. I have a picture of me. My face was so swollen. There was no air going in and out of my nose. Nothing. I had Delta. If you remember, Delta was pretty rough when it came out. And like I said, the doctor told me, because I said, I can't stop sneezing. And he said, you have the Delta variant because that's what is different with this variant. And I went with that sneezing. It was horrible. It was terrible. Terrible.
I have no idea if I ever had it or not because I don't know. My husband had it like, how many times did you have COVID? I think he had it 3 times. If I had it, I wasn't sick.
Yeah,
which is
that's the thing. You could not know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think my kids think they had it once, but they were super hardly symptomatic at all. But yeah.
3 times. 3 times.
My youngest, I don't think she's ever had it. Now that I'm thinking about it. And she's social butterfly. Like even during COVID, she had a bubble. We said you can hang out with these friends because, teenager and someone who's very, very social. I couldn't confine her or, but so as long as she stuck with the same group of friends and they just hung out with each other, I figured, okay, that's okay. But yeah, she hasn't had it.
Nice.
Or she didn't know, really, maybe. Going back to wax, though, so going back to the list, I think because of the spreadsheet, I've been tracking. I want to track how much I melt in a month to help me know how much I can order. You know what I mean? So
good idea. Yeah,
makes sense. Like how much is going in and coming out.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking now, okay, let's just say he's quick. Travis turns this around again. In a month,
What do you have? 1,500 pieces of wax, Martha?
But I also have to take into consideration Teddy Bees and take into consideration Second and Spruce and potentially Salt Mountain Melts. So, I mean, yeah.
I think now what I'm doing, and I vowed that I wasn't going to try new vendors and, well, that went out the wayside. I was like, I'm going to stick with vendors that I know and that perform really well in my house. And I'm not going to stray from that this year because, the bathing garden, I tried all these vendors when I first got started and I'm like, they don't perform. I'm stuck with a lot of wax and, what do I do with it? Right. So I was like, if I know it performs well, I'm just going to continue to do that. Like I know Second and Spruce does. I know certain blends from Lavender and Speckles does, and I'll just keep, going back to those like Palo, and that's, Palo and lemon blends do it amazing in my house. So I will just stick with those. So those types of things.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of like what I'm going to do, just kind of. But this is like what I got through in a week. I mean,
wow.
Nice.
I'm
That's
a
crazy.
melting wax.
Wow.
April,
So-
how many times do you change your wax in a day?
Yeah.
Well, just once, but I have a shit ton of warmers, you guys. I have 7 warmers in my office. I have 6 in my front room, 5 in my kitchen, 3 in my master bedroom, 1 in each bathroom. I think that's so. And I put 2 Scentsy Qs, but then like vendor wax just depends on,
Mhm.
Sometimes I will change out the vendor wax more than once, like if I can't smell the vendor wax anymore, but I will not change my Scentsy more than once a day just because I'm not doing that. If it, then I'm leave it. If I can't
I'm with you. I leave
smell-
Sensei, but I'll change out vendor. Like today,
Yeah.
Second and Spruce died a little quicker than usual. So I was like, do I want to put anything in? And then I ended up not. But Scentsy, I'll leave. Like sugar, what was it? Waffle something cone. I finally was like, ooh, I can put this in because I can smell it. And it went all day. And so I didn't have to change it.
That's one good thing about Scentsys. It does last
Yeah.
Mhm.
for a full day
At
and
least
then
8 hours.
some.
Yep.
At minimum.
Mhm.
Another
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just goes.
that I've been doing, like in my office, I have 7 warmers. So like one bar will fit into 4 warmers, and then I'll supplement with like a scent that will go really well, like a vendor wax, and I'll throw that in like the 3 other warmers, and then I'll do that in my living room too, just so I can use that wax too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that and it really, I don't know. It's like I'm
Well,
getting-
and one of the things I'm learning is that if it doesn't make you happy, if you're not feeling it, get rid of it. So like this morning, like I was saying, I had a coffee blend and I was super excited. It was like strawberry and coffee blend. And I was super excited. And I have 13 warmers in my open concept, and they're 25 watt and Julienne warmers. Like they're hot. I should be smelling whatever I'm putting in there, and I couldn't smell it. I took the dog for a walk and came back, couldn't smell it. Switched it out to, I think I switched it out to Brita's, let that warm up. I'm in my office and I put in something else different in here, couldn't smell it. Like if I can't smell it and I'm not happy with it, I'm switching it up.
Yeah.
There's no reason to leave it in your warmer and to try and
No,
make it work.
I agree.
Especially
change
when
it.
you have so much good wax to use.
Absolutely.
That's 100%.
And go with
If
what you
wax
know. I
doesn't-
ended up going with the best, with like one of my top vendors, and especially in here, knowing I was going to be in here for a few hours. And yeah, just don't keep a wax in there. If you don't like it, if it doesn't smell good, don't force yourself.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
If something doesn't warm for me in one warmer, I'll move it to another one and try it in all of the ones I have. And if it doesn't, I get rid of it. Like I put it in the garbage.
Mhm.
I don't even send it to anybody because it's not worth it. If I can't
Yeah.
smell it, I don't want to send it to you for you to not smell it and then think I'm sending you crap wax. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
Ass wax.
Well,
Yeah.
I will send people and like let them know, look, I know my house is different than your house, and I didn't get good results here. Maybe you'll get better results than I will. Maybe you're smelling something I'm not smelling. So that's when, I will send wax to whoever, not bad wax, but like I'll send it. Maybe you get better results than I do in my house. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's true. It's true. Smaller space. Like,
Mhm.
I only have, I have open concept, but I only technically have one big room. So I don't really need a lot of wax. So when people are like, oh my God, churro was so light, I had to shut that off. Like it drove me nuts. It was like, this is headache inducing. So it's amazing how
Wow.
everyone
Wow.
is just different. I think I sent it to Martha or somebody. I was like, I just couldn't get through that bar. So
Wow.
it depends on like, again, your warmers, your location, even your sense of smell. So
Absolutely.
I feel like the kind of flooring you have,
Oh yeah.
hardwood floors, or do you have carpet? Do you have, lots of
Mhm.
things I think go into it. So
High ceilings, low ceilings.
yeah.
mhm.
Even the temperature outside, the temperature inside, how much humidity is
Yep.
in the air, if it's
Yeah, I
raining,
agree.
all sorts of things.
Yep.
I'm like
Absolutely.
that with books too. If I read a book by 100 pages and I don't like it, I don't read it anymore because it's not life's too short to read crap books.
Stephanie said that on her chat the other day, right, Steph?
Yeah. There's no time. I will DNF a book really quick. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll DNF it temporarily because it could be my mood. It could be like, I don't know. But then there are other times I'm like, I know that this is not for me. And then I'll go into Goodreads and I'll see if are other people feeling the same way I'm feeling. And if that's the case, the book's out. It's going to donation. I don't have time.
One of the things I want to do this year is I have books, like I have overflow wax storage. I have book overflow in the basement. And I'm going to go through all of these books. And if they're less than 4 stars, I'm donating them to the library, because I find that if the book is a 3 star, 3.5 star, even, they're just okay. And I have read all of the okay books and the fluff books. I want to read a book that really captures me. That's just how I am right now in my life. And book of the month, I've done book of the month for 6 years, and some of their offers each month, they try to hit different genres, but they also do a lot of fantasy. They do a lot of sci-fi, and that's never going to be for me. Like Iron, what is it? Iron Flame, Iron Wing, whatever that was this past year. Fourth Wing. I was never even interested in even thinking about that book because that book isn't for me. So, I understand what you're saying. I DNF books, and my TBR list is thousands. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do what Kayla did here.
I need to read a book. Like,
I know, 98%. I'm curious. I'm kind of getting itchy thinking 98% she stopped.
I'd have to see it through. I go, what if the ending is awesome? I don't know.
I can understand 80%, but 98%.
I have trouble.
What was it? I'm intrigued.
If I'm more than 50% in, I feel like I'm in. I gotta just finish it. Because sometimes, like, I've liked the second half of the book better, and I'm glad I finished it. So.
Yeah, some books are slow burns too. It's real slow at the beginning, and then once you really understand what's really happening and the plot thickens, you get sucked in. But then sometimes it's slow the whole book, and it would take me months to finish it. And then I've decided I'm not doing that anymore. I want a book it might be a hard topic, or a sensitive topic, but I want to read those ones, versus the fluffy ones.
Anna is asking if we post our Goodread links in our channel descriptions. I'd love to. Sure. If I remember, I'll try to do it in this year. I'll do it in the comments.
I don't talk about books on my channel very much. I try to on my Instagram, but I haven't been the best with Instagram. I took a step back from social last month, so I'll get back into it when I'm reading and things. Sure.
Yeah, I have an Instagram account just for books, so I'll post what I'm reading there.
I do not, but I have my Goodreads, so I'll do my Goodreads right now, so you can see what I'm reading. I don't really comment. You'll see what I'm reading, and you'll see like all of a sudden I'm not reading it. That means I DNF'd it.
I'm still reading the book that someone recommended in October. So, and it's not that it's not good. I just don't have time. It's actually a really good read. It's just
Which one's that, Christine?
And I have 2 kids. So Credence, Alexis recommended. And it's
I just
really
got Credence
good.
for Christmas.
It's really good, but I'm halfway done, and it's just whenever I can read, I'll just read the previous chapter to refresh my brain and then keep reading.
I'm still reading Hooked. But I'm reading it more now.
April, what are you smelling? Anya wants to know.
Pharmacist's Daughter Coconut Mint. Because we were talking about wax. I'm like, I can't smell my wax anymore.
I can't smell mine either. I'm like,
So
I gotta go.
I need to put some more in for this, this evening.
We lost Stephanie.
I put in yesterday and I didn't want to take it out. It was something from Summer. She just sent me like just a cube. It was phenomenal. It was fantasy wax. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to get this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to try any new vendors this year. It was good. It was strawberry and zucchini and creaminess. I wrote it down in my spreadsheet. It was so good.
Ashley, I didn't finish Breaking Bad either.
My husband, it drives him absolutely nuts because he's like, why don't we watch the last episode? Because I don't want it to end. That's why I don't want it to end. It's completely irrational, I know, but I've done it. I've done it.
Annie, I watch Wheel of Time. I love that show. Oh,
the second season was so much better than the first season.
Oh, see, I haven't
What's
watched
Wheel
the
of
second
Time?
season yet.
What is that on?
What is that?
Amazon?
Wheel of Time.
It's based off a book series. There's like 12,
I think it's on
17
Amazon.
books. There's like 14 or 15 books. Mike read them all and he loved it. So it's sci-fi fantasy.
Okay.
And I think about book 9 or 10, the original writer passed away. So Brandon Sanderson loved the series so much that he actually completed the series for him. But the first season wasn't all that great. Second season, Mike said, was much more better. So I never read the books.
I never read the books, but I liked the first season enough. Like I got it enough. And I think I was traveling, so I watched a lot of them on a plane. But Anya, I can't believe you have not finished Game of Thrones.
I can't either. Anya.
Jon Snow's prequel coming out or something too? I thought I read that.
Wait, excuse me, Hobie, what?
There's stuff in the works.
With Mr. Jon Snow?
That's what I've read too.
Sure, I saw it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
We're watching True Detective season 4 right now, the one that just came out with Jodie Foster. If you never watched True Detective, it's really good. The first season is Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and it's about cases that they've never solved or they come back to them after so many years of being cold. And it also looks at their personal issues. It's a really good show. Season 2 is kind of lame. It's not my favorite. Season 3 is my favorite season. And season 4, it takes place in Alaska in the dark. It's all filmed in the dark. And it's a dark one. It's a tough one to watch. But True Detective is a show I recommend to anybody if they've never. It's on HBO.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso. My husband loved Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is funny.
It's a great series.
People
I don't
tuning
have time
in
to watch
like,
shows
I thought
either.
This was a Travis Knowles pre-order. We're talking about books and TV.
How about TV and books?
I don't have time to watch shows either. When I do have time,
We've never watched.
I watch YouTube. I watch you ladies when I can.
We've never watched Game of Thrones, my husband and I, because it's such a long show, like season wise, and getting my husband, I know I'm like the only people in the world, but getting my husband to sit for a full hour and watch a show without him being on his damn phone is very hard. So I'm going to have to watch it by myself.
You have to.
He'll get pissed about it, just like Yellowstone. I've watched Yellowstone since it started, and I had to watch it again with him because he didn't want me to watch the spinoffs without him. So,
when's it coming back?
It's supposed to come back in a couple of months, but then it's done. That they're having other projects. Taylor Sheridan has a ton of other projects that he wants to do with it.
You better watch Game of Thrones.
Do I need to watch it?
You have to watch it.
Imperative.
Yes.
Everybody has to watch it. And then you gotta watch House of Dragon.
My brother-in-law's seen it 4 times all the way through Game of Thrones.
I want to watch it all over.
Did you say
Me
Sopranos?
too. I haven't
Sopranos.
watched Sopranos. I haven't watched Sopranos.
Oh,
Sopranos.
it's so good. It's hysterical.
Sopranos is one of the best series of all time, and I'll say that about Sons of
It's
Anarchy
funny.
too. Even though it's violent, very gory, very everything. But the writing.
Oh,
of
but
those
not like
shows-
Sons of Anarchy, Ashley.
You
That
know,
was
I'm a
bad.
Sons of Anarchy. I'm a Sons
Yeah,
of
that
Anarchy.
was gory and
It was
violent.
gory, but if
Yeah.
you look at the writing of it and the character development, it's some of the best I've ever watched in a television show. Like the emotional connection was there. You know, yes, it's gory. You have to look past that. I know that.
It was rough.
It's rough, especially at the
Amy.
end. Especially at the end, it's rough. But yeah. Sopranos,
Well,
if you like mob stuff, you like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Give Sopranos a try. It's one of the best shows of all time.
I
My
love
husband's
Sopranos.
seen it 5 times all the way through. He loves.
We got to
The
get
Sopranos.
Martha to watch it now.
I know.
You got to
I'll
watch
watch
it.
Sounds good.
It's
You haven't watched it yet?
hysterical.
It's
To watch what?
hysterical. Yes, it's also. I mean, it has its moments. There's violence, lots of
There
violence,
is.
lots of sex, lots of.
But there's a lot of laughs in it.
But there's a lot of laughter in it. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, Aubrey. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's why I was
I like
cracking
this
up.
one.
I'm like, squirrel.
girl.
Where's the squirrel? I haven't put him
we
up
should
in a
have
while.
timed it and said like, we should have said, Travis, just stop watching because we stopped talking about it.
At this
Yeah, I
time,
think after a minute, an hour and a half, you don't need to watch unless you want to we're watching. Yeah.
We're gonna watch Succession. That's on our list next. But
That's
My
supposed to be really good.
my husband's never seen Sons, and I really want him to watch it just because. I mean, I watched it when it was on TV, but I know it's not for everybody. But I don't know.
wait, what's the Mob Boss Wife? Is that a reality or what?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the makeup trend look like?
I'm intrigued. You have me at makeup.
Now I have to look it up. Mob,
You mean
Mob
like
Boss Wife
really
makeup
overdone
trends.
eyeliner and like push-up bra and kind of the like Carmela Soprano look? Is that what you mean? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I like it.
I'm looking it up. Hold on. Let me see. What does it look like?
Yeah, what does it look
You
like?
had me a good
Well, who
push-up
said they
bra.
love
What the
Jax
heck?
Teller. Yes, Jax
Yeah.
Teller. He is my number one of all time. Will drop and divorce my husband in a minute for Charlie Hunnam. Absolutely. If I'm teasing, but you know what I mean.
But lips.
Hey, let me see if I can.
From the 80s and 90s. Oh my gosh.
Oh God,
yes.
no, not concealer lips.
No.
Not happening for me.
What?
That's fun.
Oh my gosh.
Huge
Google Carmel
sunglasses.
Soprano and look at her makeup in most of her scenes.
So this is a show or a like real life reality show? She's a mob boss wife?
I think it's a reality show.
Mob Wives is a reality show.
Well, do you guys remember MTV had the mobster, what was it, the kids or the family from was it New York or New Jersey?
Oh, Gotti.
Oh.
Growing up Gotti.
Growing up
Gotti. Yeah. I watched that.
I just listen to my dad's stories and I don't really need to watch any shows.
There-
He was an NYPD cop.
Oh, in New York?
Oh,
Yeah.
That you must have some stories.
Yeah.
Oh, Christina, thank you for doing some digging here.
Oh, yeah. I think
I
Anya
saw
said it too
Crushing
earlier.
71, but I didn't know if it was that because it doesn't have a description by it. So I
Yeah,
saw Crushing
I think
71.
Anya said the same thing earlier as well, that she said it's the same thing.
Okay.
I might have to try that.
I think Tara's tried it too in one of her hauls. I think she's hauled it or under empties because I was like, oh, I have to add that to my list, and I forgot. I don't think she's offered it in a while though. It might have to be like a request.
I could probably go on a Facebook perfume chat group and ask if there's anything close to 71 that's actually a perfume, not just a body spray.
Well, there's got to be a perfume that's similar.
There has to be.
There's so many scents out there. There has to have to be one.
It's a no-brainer.
Tish, you guys have my fangirl heart going tonight.
Aww.
That's nice.
Well, for those of you still left, give us a thumbs up. Go subscribe to our channels if you haven't.
Yes.
We like chatting. We'll chat about anything, but it's fun. You know, wax, books, TV, movies, makeup. Yep. Light, clean girl makeup, etc. I miss the. I'm not following the makeup trends. I guess I didn't know mob wife was a mob boss thing.
The only like show that I ever watched was like Housewives of whatever, Real Housewives, and just
I love the Real Housewives.
I wish I had that.
I watched all of the franchises except Atlanta and Potomac and New York. After they revamped New York, I don't like the new New York.
I haven't watched the new revamp of New York.
They grew on me, so I like them now. But they grew on me.
I tried, but I stopped. You know, but my favorite franchise is not Salt Lake, believe it or not, because those ladies are here in this state. They're not my favorite. My favorite's probably, honestly, New Jersey or Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Yes.
I'm watching it right now.
I love Beverly Hills.
Housewives of Dubai was good because the houses in Dubai and hearing like the stories that are going on overseas, like that was pretty intriguing to watch. But growing up in New York, I kind of know what goes on. So I'm like, yeah, this stuff actually probably does exist.
Although I will say, Ashley, Miami, they're just crazy. I love Miami. They're fun.
They're good. I like Miami's good. Miami is good. It is a good one. Yeah.
This season, though, of Salt Lake was actually pretty good with the end, the little bombshell at the end.
That's what I heard. This season was good. I haven't watched it yet.
I've actually been by Heather's Beauty Lab. It's up in Salt Lake. I'm about an hour south. And Lisa, I saw her and John at the movies Christmases ago. And I said, "Hi, Lisa, how are you?" And she looked right at me and gave me like up and down and threw her nose up in the air and walked away. And I'm like, "You're a cold bitch. You really are." I don't like Lisa. I can't do Lisa.
I didn't like her either.
I don't like any of them.
No, and like none of them. They're all nasty. Like I wouldn't be friends with any of them.
No, and that's why Salt Lake has grown on me, but they're not my favorite.
Yeah,
not by any
means. You guys are gonna laugh, but I haven't seen any of them.
You need to, April.
Oh, you should do some binge watching.
My husband will not watch a second of Housewives with me. It makes him angry. He doesn't understand why I watch it, and I told him you don't need to.
It makes me angry.
Have to watch every minute of football and then have to watch the analysis afterwards too. So he doesn't want. I don't watch.
No, I agree with your husband. It makes me angry too. Yeah. I don't know. I just the pettiness. Mm-hmm. Like I'm already around so much pettiness, and like I value what I have around me, and just to see like the backstabby of these other women just kind of like brings my cortisol levels way too high. I'm like, okay, where's my freaking drink? I'm out.
I wish they would bring Dallas back. Dallas was a good franchise.
Dallas was good.
I asked Stephanie actually on Instagram what foundation she uses, and she actually told me what she uses. It's $400 a bottle, but her skin looks beautiful.
What?
Maybe not $400 a bottle. Let me see if I can remember it.
The other thing that I binge watch is Love is Blind. If you guys haven't watched that,
I've heard that it's very good.
Binge worthy like craziness as well. Housewives is just, I agree, Steph. It's like like I was saying, like this pettiness actually does go on, and you just want to be like, wait a minute, this is what you worry about in a given day. I wish I had your problems.
I know, right?
I know. They
Okay,
live in a
it's
bubble.
not-
They're awful people.
They are.
But I
It's
love
not
it.
$400 a bottle, but it's $270.
It's only $200.
What kind is it? What
And
is
what's the
it?
name of it?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's CLEDEPEAU. It's like 3 words. It's one of the most expensive foundations in the world.
Wow.
CLE.
Nice.
CLE
Wow.
space.
Oh, Clé Début.
Yeah, that.
Clé Début.
Wow.
Yeah,
Woo, 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 woo.
Clé
yeah, that's the 3
Début.
words.
I don't really want to put that on my face. It doesn't sound good.
If I can't say
No.
it.
Yeah.
Speaking of housewives
Exactly.
in makeup, Lisa on the reunion show from Salt Lake City, she says she has her glam squad, or she has a makeup artist on retainer. She has not put
Yeah.
on her own makeup, done it herself since like 2019. So
Stop
every
it.
day
Wow.
she's got a makeup artist doing her face. I'm like, come on.
Yep.
Maybe I should
And
do that for my YouTube
she doesn't-
videos.
He won't even dress up. Like, you know how sometimes they like to have theme parties on the housewife shows, you know, Fiesta Night or whatever. She won't even dress up in costume because she's so concerned with her brand and her look. Well, I can tell her what her brand and her look is. Oh,
Clay de Poe.
Clay de
Clay de
Poe.
Poe.
Yeah. Clay de Poe.
Mm.
Nah.
All right. So I need to watch Sopranos at some point. Ashley, you need
Yes,
to watch
you do.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
April, you have to watch one of the Housewives.
Yeah.
Christine, what have you not watched? Steph, we need to give you homework.
I have not watched Game of Thrones. I've not watched any of those series.
I'm not alone. I feel good. I'm not alone with Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Chris, it's like
I
you
started.
said you want to go back and watch it again. I wish I can go
Oh,
back
me
and
too.
watch it like the first time again. Like
Mhm.
it was a Sunday
Yes.
night thing. Every Sunday night was like, we got to watch it.
Yes, I binged watch it through COVID.
Ah, yeah.
I just
Oh yeah.
through the whole time. Through the
Sopranos was on
lockdown.
Sunday nights too when it was on TV. I think it was on
Yeah.
Sunday nights.
Stephanie, I think I cut you off. What
Sopranos.
were you going to say?
No, I said I think I've started watching all of them. I just haven't finished.
I tried watching Succession, but I didn't like any of the characters. I feel like I need to have like somebody I like, unless it's the
Mhm.
Housewives. That makes no sense, but I just felt like Succession, they're all jerks. So I don't know.
Has anyone watched Schitt's Creek? I think everybody has,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
I don't like Alexis. I can't. Just David is my favorite. He's my favorite
Oh
character.
God, he's so funny.
in
I
any
love
of the
them,
club.
yeah.
David.
David is fantastic.
Oh, I can't watch American Horror Story. That scares the shit out of me.
I can't either.
I don't like scary shows.
Oh, I love.
I liked the first few.
I love those.
Oh.
Those
The
are
only
fun. I
series I
haven't
think-
watched the last couple seasons. I don't think. I think Hotel was not Hotel. The one after that was the last one I watched. I love stuff like that, though.
Loves horror and all that stuff. I'm like, I can't. I just
I just
do it.
can't.
You know?
My
If you
ex-husband
like horror,
did it. I'm like, you're giving
maybe-
ideas to people.
It's not necessarily horror as much as creepy and culty, but try Servant on Apple TV if you haven't watched it.
Oh,
And
what's
then
that?
another-
I don't have Apple TV, but I'm intrigued.
Servant. It's M Night Shem. I don't know how to say his last name.
M.
but
Night
I'm
M.
not
Night-
Shyamalan.
Yeah, it's his show. So it's his
Okay.
stuff, and it's about a servant, like a nanny or a au pair in a home where the husband's a chef and the wife's on the news as a news anchor, and they have a baby,
Mhm.
and it all goes downhill after that.
Oh
But
boy.
my husband's boss actually recommended Servant, and he paid for Apple TV just for Servant. And then there's another show on there called Silo. I think it's called Silo.
That's good.
There's one season I've watched. It's psychological. You would like that one too, if you like
Silo. Because Silo's on Netflix.
Silo was on Apple TV.
SILO.
I'm looking right
it's
now.
It's about a dystopian.
No.
I watched
Silo.
Silo. Silo's good. Oh, it's a hot thing.
Silo. It's about the apocalypse has happened, and communities of people live underground.
Underground. It's a dystopian world.
Yeah, that's on Apple TV.
I watched it on Netflix.
Like that. On a paper plate.
I wonder if it was.
Because I don't have Apple TV.
We watched Silo, and it's like where the outside. It's not really.
It was good.
Way, but yeah, it is a good show.
It's good. I mean, waiting for it to come back for the second season.
I don't see where it's been on Netflix. It's only Apple TV.
I don't know what it
I streamed it and pirated it. I might have done that.
Yeah, that's what we might have. Oh, wait, no, we have Apple TV. I don't know.
Apple TV.
I might have done that.
It's on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Then I streamed it and I pirated it.
Silo was good.
I watched it for free.
You can anything. You don't need that shit. You can find it on anything. Yeah.
You guys are hilarious.
Anyone watch The Handmaid's Tale?
I love Handmaid's Tale. That's awesome. I pirated that too.
You know what's really good too for all mankind?
And Game of Thrones and The Sopranos. Yeah, I streamed it all.
YouTube, Chris.
I'm coming to your house, Chris. We can watch everything before it even leaves the theaters.
You can watch it all.
What do you want to watch?
What do you want to watch? Special movie?
Speaking of good movies, we watched Wonka. Wonka is really good.
Is it good?
Fantastic. They really did it well. I cried 3 different times in that movie. It really was good. It's cute. It really is.
Kayla, I've been meaning to watch this interview with a vampire. They were filming it when I was in New Orleans. I'm like, why can't I think?
What did we miss? What did we miss?
Chris is a freaking pirate.
We're laughing at Chris. She admitted well, I'm not even going to repeat it.
No.
She streams everything for free.
You stream it all. I pay for YouTube.
YouTube Premium. There you go.
I do too. I do too.
Oh.
You guys are hilarious.
Yeah,
My iPad's gonna die.
Only Murders in the Building. I haven't watched the new season, but I do like that show.
Oh God!
Don't mind me.
Oh, look at this, Chris. Read
What?
the next comment here. Arg.
Yeah.
No, on screen, Chris.
That's your new nickname.
That's gonna be your emoji. That's gonna be your emoji now, Chris.
The little pirate with the
Yeah, jailbreaking. That's it. Jailbreaking.
jailbreaking. I was also laughing at Amy Lynn. Her mom rented, or her aunt rented Chucky.
Yeah,
Chucky.
That cracked me up.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I do need to come to your house, Chris.
Wax on.
Right.
Survivor,
West
like I've never watched Survivor in the million seasons it has. I've never.
Oh my
seen
gosh, you got to watch the first, at least the
Survivor.
first few
Your
seasons.
first one.
Those are the
I
best.
watched the first one. Yeah, that was good.
What was his
the
name?
first one from like the 90s.
Yeah.
Are we thinking of the same show? Okay.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? The first winner of Survivor. He was.
Was it Richard? Was he
Richard.
the first winner?
Yeah.
I know Richard, but I didn't watch the show.
You should.
Do you remember Fear Factor? Did anyone watch Fear Factor?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They should bring back Fear Factor.
I thought Steph was paused.
I would die
Oh my goodness.
if they put bugs in there.
No, I'm not paused.
I think she's got an
Richard
eyelash
went
in
to
her eye.
jail. What did he do? Richard went to jail.
Oh, he did go to jail. What? He didn't pay taxes or
I
something?
think it was tax evasion, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But he
The
was
naked guy, yes. Naked guy.
the naked. I see. I remember all that stuff, but I don't know the
Yeah.
show.
Or when she
He went to jail.
Squirrel.
He pirated.
Oh Lord.
Gonna have the FBI at the door.
When was the first season of Survivor on? I swear it was the late 90s, wasn't
It
it?
had to be, you know what? Wait, I think my daughter was a baby. She was born in 99. So it might have been maybe 99 or
It was late
Survivor
90s.
season 1, 2000.
2000.
I was gonna say it had a 2000 because I think I was in junior high.
I was
Oh my
16. I was a sophomore in high school when that show came out. That sounds
I
about
think I was
right.
in junior high because I graduated from elementary school in 1996. So that's
Got all the pirate jokes.
Wow, that just made me feel really old.
sorry.
You want to know how you feel old? Leonardo DiCaprio is 49 years old.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's how I
Yeah, he
felt
makes
old
me
the other
feel-
day.
Dude, I'm 49.
I remember when he was like 18. You know, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which is a good movie.
Yes.
You've never seen that one.
Yes. I think he was even younger than 18. He looked younger.
Let's see how old he was in that movie. I haven't seen that for years.
All right, it's really gonna die, Martha. So
Okay.
before I lose you guys, I just wanted to say it was fun. It was a nice night, and Travis, when you don't watch all the way through,
I mean,
Yes, I'm watching Capote and the Swans. If you haven't watched that series, American Feud, I think it's called, you should watch it. The last one they did was Betty Davis and her rival. What's her name? Betty. Hold on a minute. Betty Davis and
Nope, there she goes.
oh,
American Feud. I think it's called American Feud. Does anybody know what she's talking about? The Capote and the Swans.
no, I don't. I haven't
No.
seen that one.
It's
heard
called
of it.
Feud. They've done 3 seasons of it. Betty Davis and Joan Crawford and their rivalry back when they were famous back in the that is good. And then that was the first season. Then the second season is Capote and the Swans. And then the same people that are in charge of that show, I think, did the like the People versus O.J. Simpson and the Miami the Miami designer who was murdered on his steps, Versace. Those are good series too. If you've never watched those ones,
I
Yeah.
haven't watched those either.
yeah, they're really good series too. I think it's called American Crime Story. Same producers. as
I think you're right.
Yeah, they've done 3 seasons. They've done impeachment of Bill Clinton with Monica. They've done the Versace murders, and they've done O.J. Simpson, which was really good one too. American Crime Story.
I just thought of something funny.
Share. 2004. Wow, Amy Lynn, you win.
Oh, look, I think I'm the oldest person here. How about that?
Oh my gosh. Are you?
Oh, barely.
I'm
I'm
the
right
oldest
behind
person
you.
on here.
1989, class of 89.
I am.
Dirty John from a few years
Yes,
ago.
I have. That's a good series too.
Yeah.
Dirty John.
I heard
Saw
that's
that
good.
one.
It's good.
That's a true story. April, what are you laughing at?
I'm reading something really funny. And I also have to go pee. And I'm hungry.
I know. I'm hungry too.
And I have my
do
race
Yeah.
in a few minutes.
This is my
Same.
emergency snack if I needed to. Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah.
Us on the West Coast haven't had dinner yet, so it's 8:30. This was fun, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
We have to call it. I will timestamp when we stop talking about wax. So people, we'll do the first half and then the second half.
Oh,
Yes, I pulled out the banana. This is out of thin air.
That's awesome.
Just randomly.
Chris is a pirate and Martha's a magician.
Usually, April, you got chips or something. You're usually.
I know. Usually she's
I
got
have
chips.
enchiladas.
Yeah.
That was out of thin air.
meals.
Enchiladas.
That was stealthy.
Very stealthy.
I've been trying to eat it and I've been laughing too because I'm like, I come back up.
I didn't even know you were eating.
Mhm.
I didn't see you eating.
I go down for food and then I come back up.
Thanks, Molly.
Bye, Molly. Thank you.
Bye, Molly.
Thank you, ladies. See, how am I going to watch all this TV? I don't have time.
I know it's rough.
That's
Yeah.
why my stuff on all of my streaming stuff is 1,000 things long, and why I have so many books. There just isn't time.
Yeah, there isn't enough time.
Terrible.
So. What was I watching? Oh, I got to finish Reacher. I'm kind of like in the middle of Reacher right now, so
We just
I'll go
finished
do
it.
that.
Second season's really good.
Yeah, so I think I'm on
Me
episode 3, and I have Beverly Hills that I got to finish watching. So, all right,
Housewives, Beverly Hills.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm behind.
I'm
Okay,
I'm
bye,
behind, so
everybody.
I'm getting caught up. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Next time.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.